Welcome to LoganRobo's channel, broadcasting live on twitch.tv/LoganRobo and on youtube.com/@LoganRobo. Tonight's game is Deltarune Chapter 5. We've now reached the big festival, and if I've learned anything from Hallmark Channel Christmas movies, it's that someone's going to turn out to be Santa Claus. Thank you for tuning in to twitch.tv/LoganRobo and youtube.com/@LoganRobo. Please enjoy the stream. And we are live, finally! How are we doing, everybody? I excuse me, encountered a bit of a quick little technical bug that I had to deal with, so I know I always start a little bit late. We started even later than usual tonight, so thank you for waiting for me, those who are here. How is everybody? How's your Friday doing? You made it to the weekend, y'all. Extemporaneous was here early with Lurk over on Twitch and a random Transformers check. High Q. So what it is in sometime in the mid-80s, I want to say like 87, when they brought Optimus Prime back to life because they had killed him off. He had a little bald alien dude that turned into his engine for a while. That was High Q. That's really all it is. It just turned into Optimus Prime's truck engine. Also, would you rather bathe in dishwater or wash your dishes in bath water? Bathe in dishwater. Both are gross, but at least one I'm not consuming it, you know?
Ho ho hello loser. Still not clam or Santa. Remember that we truly do like you. I only roast you because you told me to. You're a great guy. Who is lonely, so stay lonely.
Well, okay, thank you, except for the staying lonely. But thank you very much, Rukov. So we know Rukov's not going to turn out to be Santa Claus at this festival. But how are you doing, Rukov? Thank you for being here. Thank you for the 10 bits. I hope that your weekend is off to a good start. Oak says, hey, Longa, and then the whole command, and says, very excited for stream and very excited to crawl inside your brain and control your actions. Is everybody going to be doing that, or is it just you? Who decides who gets to climb into my brain and control my actions? But thank you, Oak, and I'm glad that you're here to help me make sure I don't screw anything up. Jorge says, well. How you doing, Jorge? Hollow Knight says, hello. How you doing, Hollow Knight? Oak says, I showed my dad an episode of House today. He watched 3 stories from season 1. I hope your dad likes House. Hollow Knight says, what about Twitter? Oh, thank you for the reminder. I haven't sent the tweet. There, send. I sometimes forget that. I'm actually really bummed about Twitter right now. So, 3 years ago, of course, Twitter officially rebranded as X, and I have not updated my app on my phone since then. So it's still on my phone is Twitter. And yesterday, the Twitter app broke, and so it's like I can't use it on my phone anymore, and I think I need to update it, and it's gonna become X. Does anybody here know on an iPhone if you can, like, is there a way to customize your app when you update it to use the old app icon? I'm just so used to seeing Twitter on my main screen there. But thank you for the reminder, Hollow Knight. Jorge says, I know you always start at 6:30, stream at 6:40. At 6:40, this is a bit excessive. No, I'm sorry, Jorge. Like I said, I had some technical difficulties. I am so sorry. But I appreciate you being here, and that is fair. That is a valid criticism. So thank you very much for being here. Let me take a look over YouTube chat. Taco was here early, said, not staying again. I'll be back Sunday, though. Hard. Okay, we'll look forward to seeing that. I assume you're either still your beach vacation or on the way back, but I hope you're having fun and it's going well. Dermo says, bye, Taco. Frulzy says, it's inspiring no matter how late I am. I will never be late to the stream. I am so sorry. Yeah, I've been late. I have been very late today. But thank you, especially then, for being here. Again, all the complaints. Perfectly reasonable. Well-deserved. I need to work on that. Derma says, brain command, make Logan speak in the Maya voice. Make Logan speak in the Maya voice. Wait, how'd you do that, Dermo? Null says, hi, how you doing? Derma says, hi, Null, my previous message is probably very confusing to those not on the Discord. Null says, maybe, I'm in the Discord, but don't check often. And that's fair. I do see you post like some artwork once in a while, and I don't know if you guys have seen it. Null's artwork is fantastic. We should probably load up the game. I'm gonna have a sip of water. We'll recap where we're at, which should be pretty easy. Not a whole lot happened last time, huh?
Don't worry about being late, Logan. All you have to do is feel bad forever and you will be even with chat. Okay, well, good news. I was already doing that. So that's a very easy thing to do. Okay, so thank you, Ruka, for the 10 bits. So this one has the latest timestamp, so I'm guessing this is the one that we needed to load it up here.
So last time, we woke up, shoved our heart back into our chest. Our mom was like drunk and hungover after a night of passion with Sans and asked for toast, but we gave it to our dad instead. Went to the school, checked in on Ralsei, and just wasted an entire stream doing stuff in Castletown. But now, look at the confetti! Oh, hang on, I want to see if I can do something here. Watch this. Okay. Thank you, Toilet Duck! I will check the bottom of the chat, but I gotta do something first. Hang on, I want to see if I can do this. Oh, wait, no, I can't. I guess, okay, here. This is very careful. Oh, come on, they're so close to kissing. Oh, crap, you guys gotta kiss. Guys gotta kiss. Oh, wait, no, I'm getting in the way of them. I'm gonna make them kiss. I'm gonna make these two kiss. Okay, Susie and Noah. That's close enough. That is close enough. It almost looks like Susie is eating Noel's nose, but what is a kiss but a misguided attempt to eat someone? But thank you for the Toilet Duck. I guess I might as well save. I mean, I just loaded up, but I will save. So that's where we are at here now. Oak said because he doesn't want to watch the whole show, and I think it's the best standalone episode. Well, I mean, House is one of the shows, of course, they do have overarching story arcs, but you can usually watch and enjoy episodes fairly self-contained. Jorge says, we kill Santa and become Santa. Dude, when you think about it, this Santa Claus movie, those are messed up rules. With Tim Allen, you know, that he kills Santa, he becomes Santa. Like, you were rewarding Santa side. If they did a sequel that really follows on that concept, instead of being like, oh, now Santa has to, like, get married, and oh, now Martin Short is Jack Frost, or whatever it was. The sequel, you know what it should have been? Is, like, a secret conspiracy of a cabal, if you will, of people who are hunting down and trying to kill Santa to take his powers. Because that's what makes sense. If there was Santa, this magical guy, he's immortal, lives forever unless he's murdered or falls off a roof, and has all these powers, like, people would be hunting him down to kill him and claim those powers. Oh, Pinmaster Rubikov saying, biting's excellent, it's like kissing, only there's a winner. That's a good point. So yeah, oh, now they're cuddling. Now they're cuddling. Okay, so, looks like that's where the festival is. Let's see if we can go back up to our house. Oh, wow. Oh, no, maybe the festival's up here. I don't want to accidentally advance the story. So, okay, let's check. Oh, look, Rudy's out of the hospital. Hey, Rudy. I saw a theory online that you might be the Roaring Knight. Are you the Roaring Knight? Hey, ho, Mistletoe. How's it going with your, Fine, Dad. This is how he finds out I'm a lesbian. It's really nice you got better for the festival.
The festival is everywhere. As long as you go to the lake last, you should be good.
Okay, thank you, Oak. Thank you. Okay, so to go check on Onion-san, thank you. See, that is very helpful information. So let's start down at the bottom then. We can even maybe go check out the shelter. I'm assuming that the Dark World is going to be in Asgore's flower shop, but I could be wrong, because that was what Gerson kind of hinted at during the Hammer of Justice fight. But thank you, Oak, for the 10 bits. Wouldn't miss it for the world. Did you need something? Noel's mom. What are you up to? Don't need to here. What are you up to?
Putting up lights for when they crown the royalty.
Yep, the festival's not the festival if it doesn't have my kick butt lighting, right?
Dad, do you need any help?
No, I'm just dying. Nothing to do about it. Tonight, when you walk back with that girl, the one that's stealing my child away from me, I'm gonna make it look perfect for you, okay? I'll lit up.
It's not that important, Dad.
Don't worry about me, Sugar Plum. What good's a father if he can't help out his little girl?
Just be careful, okay?
Where did she get her southern accent from? Her dad doesn't have one. Hey, don't mind me, Sugar Plum. You got friends. Me, I'll be making it happen up here. What about Noel's mom?
Just so you know, Dad, I brought Susie over yesterday. And I made her play the guitar. Mom saw and...
I know, Mistletoe. She told me. This is all in parentheses. I guess I'm whispering from up here on the ladder.
It's a step ladder.
So I gave her my special sweet talk, hoping she'd get it. Only kind of worked. She's not gonna hassle you anyway. She's down south of town, investigating. She said she'll be back to crown king and queen. Or maybe it'll be two queens as your dad. Oh. I was about to make that joke. That's a dad joke. You beat me to a dad joke. Oh, wow. Oh, the church is all haunted housed up. This is probably what most of the dev time for this chapter was just changing the entire, crap, I'm trying to remember what the name of the town is. Hometown, I think? Oh, it's, Gerson's son. I can't remember his name. Grace, it's good to see you in church, even if it's haunted church. I changed it to Scottish because Gerson was Scottish. Grace, may I confide something in you? Or maybe he's Irish. Confide, please. Need to drink haunted blood. Need to drink haunted blood. I see. On this day of celebration, I
That's
too.
Alvin, the pastor.
Alvin, that was his name. Alvin, thank you, thank you, thank you. I had forgotten. I knew it was his son, Alvin, and he has the ashes in his room, right? Thank you. This is why it's so good that you guys are here. Thank you for the 10 bits. I see, yes. On this day of celebration, I too must join you in referring to the juice as haunted blood. Please partake and enjoy. Okay, now you can confide. It's good to see you in church, even if it's haunted church. Chris, may I confide something in you? Confide, please. And I keep going into Irish. I'm falling into Magnus McGilded. When I arrived in this great hall to set up this morning, the sight set me aghast. The sanctuary in shambles, candles, books torn and strewn about. Fearing a robbery, I rushed to my office where I found a handwritten note. Oh, that's right. I forgot. Oh, I forgot about this. For those who don't recall from last chapter, Gerson in the Dark World version of Gerson, gave Susie a message to give to Alvin. Not one of defamation or ransom, but instead a message of encouragement, invoking me father's name, that told me to follow me dreams. How could they know? And how could they write so confidently, with so many misspellings, with so many errors? That's just it. The imperfection led to its sincerity. Next time, I'd like to write my own sermon, Chris. Ah, he's growing as a person. Why did he need to tell Chris this? Why did you confide in me? I am random child. I realize now the Great Hall was not harmed in vandalism, but swept by the angel in the winds of great change. Even so, there's just one detail that does not fit. A number of small items seem to be missing. Ah, well, the angel's ways are mysterious. It's just the angel. There's just one angel. Oh, okay, so This is scary. Hey, say something before you jump out, idiot!
I'm laughing. Susie, it's so funny seeing you get scared.
Scared? Nah, I was just worried about you, you know? aren't you scared you want to, like, cuddle against me or something?
Me, I know all the scares by heart. I'm gravy.
That's okay, Susie, you're gonna be potatoes or biscuits or something, whatever you put gravy on. Oh, wait, what's this in the corner? Oh, is this gonna be moss in the corner? Can we eat moss?
Chris, what are you looking at? There's nothing there, is there?
There's moss! I think... Let go! Alphys is scared. Don't worry, I'm not really scared by Alphys. I'm playing it up, chat.
Boo.
Why the heck are you... Oh, no, Noelle, don't swear, Noelle!
Sorry, Noelle, it's my first time working here, and gosh, no, I'm sorry. I was just surprised you showed up. Even though I was so sure I knew everything here.
Like Alphys, this little spinny sprite.
But now that I'm over it, I've got so much adrenaline. Thanks.
Can I get... Okay, so there was not moss in the corner. Can we talk to Alphys? Oh crap, is Alphys blocking the door? Were we supposed to go in there? Have I lost the chance to go in that room now?
Cleaning up this morning was a real hassle. The whole hall looked like a hurricane hit it.
Chris, let's get out of here before she realizes we haven't started our projects. Anything else, Alphys?
Cleaning up this morning was a real hassle, the whole hall.
Okay, same thing. Let's get out of here. I want to talk to the mummy man. It's protesting for the eyeballs to be recognized properly as grapes. Was that a thing like in Haunted House when you were a kid? Do you ever have a thing where they'd have like a bowl that you can't see and you reach into and there'd be like grapes or olives, like their eyeballs or like spaghetti and like it's brains. Yeah, what's this? Haunted house rules. 1, no holding hands in the eyeball bowl. Okay, no holding hands in the eyeball bowl. Good, Chris. How could you let Noelle go with the purple beast? Is this revenge for all the way back then? I told you I already cast apology spells. I admit I was weak. The fear took me. I left you to complete the summoning alone. Do you really still curse me for that? Chris, think back. You, me, Noelle. We're neighbors, a tribe. Susie is an invader, a dark force. Wake up, Chris. It's so sad because Susie is like, I do think at some point Susie's probably going to switch and become the protagonist. Like, we will turn bad, and Susie needs to defeat us. It's a haunted poem. Read it. Yeah, read it. Spider, spider, oh, so scary. Crawling legs, so long and hairy. Calm and collected in the collection plate. You dance for coins to support our fate. It seems to be encouraging you to donate. Well, if a spider tells you to do it, you gotta do it. Bull eyeballs. Everyone put hands. Oh, it's too scary. It's too. No, we'll do it. Everyone put hands in, but don't hold hands in the eyeball bowl. The rules say it. Let's put our hands in. Put our hands in. Come on, let's do it. Oh, I'm holding hands.
Huh. That is weird. Just kind of feels like a hoof. Furry sausages. Those are my fingers, Susie. That's right, I don't have cloven hooves at all. I got fingies. I knew that. You knew that? I mean, I didn't.
They held hands in the eyeball bowl. Can I do it again? Can I do it again?
I could have sworn there were more eyeballs in here. Yeah, that's weird. Chris?
I ate them. I ate them. All right, let's get some haunted juice now, and then I will read some more of the chat in a minute. I'm just enjoying how delightful this is.
Cool haunted blood? Yes!
I love Noelle's sprite. It looks like she has a nosebleed or something. Still just spraying all over the place. I want to do it again. I want to do it again. Yes. I'm going to read some more in the chat now. Let's see. Where'd I leave off? Oak says to Jorge. Oh, hang on. Wait, bye.
Be sure to check the sign once again now that Susie and Noelle broke the law.
Oh, they broke the law? Wasn't it even just a rule? They broke the law? We gotta check this out. We gotta check it out. Thank you for the 10 bits. Haunted house rules. 1, no holding hands in the eyeball bowl. Oh, what do you guys say? What do you guys say? Uh-oh. Noelle, what were you doing with her?
Me and Susie were just hanging out.
What about me and Jockington? What about Snake Sundays?
Caddy, are you okay? Your hair's all on end.
Noelle, I saw just now you and the beast. Your innocence shattered. The sacred rule broken. That's right, chat. If you ever hold hands in a bowl of grapes that are eyeballs, you're no longer innocent.
Huh?
No holding hands in the eyeball bowl.
Since when have you ever cared about that rule? I mean, we weren't even holding hands.
The crystal ball sees all finger-related activity. And I mean all finger-related activity. I saw what Dot Warner was thinking about with Prince. You broke the rule. You are banished from the dark zone.
But we...
Hey, hairball! Oh, what?
That wasn't holding hands, got it? We were stroking fingers. It's different. This is hand holding. This is what we were doing. It's even worse, but there's no rule against it. Because if we held hands, it'd look like this.
Okay, just not in the great bowl, Susie. You gotta be careful.
Ah! Oh, Caddy!
Give me my haunted mix CD back.
Oh, Caddy! Why is she so homophobic? Oh. Sorry, I got kind of carried away.
making her mad. You know, the reason for the hand thing was making her mad. I don't like your hands.
Well, that part was okay, maybe. I'm looking down at your hand. Touch my hand again.
Ticking her off?
The hand thing, dummy. Anyway, let's just try to enjoy the rest.
That was like very involved. Can we click it again? Too bad she left. Now there's no more freak show.
I'm surprised Noelle didn't do that cartoon bit where she yells like a steam whistle, howls, and then bonks herself on the head with a frying pan repeatedly.
Oh, yeah, see her do like a Tex Avery Wolf thing, like, hawooga, hawooga, shoo, 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 kabong, 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 play. That's what she should have done. I concur. Why the heck did Toby Fox not hire you, Jorge? It's gold. But thank you very much for the 10 bits. I appreciate that.
Caddy's still my friend. I don't know why she's being so weird. She honestly never even disliked you until I told her
Until you told her that you like Susie? Told her you what?
You know that I wanted to know you better. Biblically know you better and better every night.
Dang, weird complex.
And that even if you did hate me, if you could make fun of me more, call me stupid nicknames, try to scare me, but make me ride a motorcycle with you, etc.
It's delightful. That's delightful. Noelle is just a hot mess. Can they hold their hands again? Oh, no more about this. Okay, so I guess that's it. The haunted house was fun. But yeah, I mean, I'm gonna read some more of the chat. I was going to it a second ago, but I got distracted by the game, which is, I guess, a good thing to be distracted by. But yeah, Oak was saying to Jorge he ran late trying to get the shrink ray working. Jorge says to Oak, yes, fair. Hollow Knight says, jump left and jump right. Keep hopping through the night. Quigita says, howdy! Today you're on my phone on Bluetooth. Hee hee. Playing Xbox. Lol. What you playing on Xbox? Hollow Knight Gamer, the hydrate command. Thank you very much. I'll do that right now. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Hollow Knight. Eggland said, I kind of just ballpark a streams around 8 p.m. in my mind. That alone is a reason why I should be better about being on time. Hollow Knight with Lurk. Thank you for Lurk. And then saying hi to Streamlabs. Excuse me, Oak with a 135 stream streak said, I know Logan time hits hard, but I'm amazed that you somehow have 50 hours on one save file. But that's all the chapters, though. That's all the chapters put together, right? Yeah, that makes sense when it's all of them. But of course, that doesn't count the weird route from chapter 2, because that's a different file. Let me take a look over YouTube chat. Oh, I gotta scroll up. It scrolled without me. It scrolled without me a whole bunch. Taco says, why am I so green? You're back, Taco! Frilzy says, confetti! Taco says, am I even green? Nell says, you are green because you can be placed here. Derma says, Taco, it's Christmas in game, so are you ever green? Frilzy says, wasn't it about wearing the coat, or am I wrong? Frilzy says, also, the only way to advance the story is by going to the lake, just like Castletown. They make it obvious. It's a point of no return. Okay, good. I like it when games do that. Games don't always do that, so that's good. So thank you. And Frilzy says, curses, beaten, a gab. Derma says, he's gonna fall. It's Chekhov's ladder. Don't you mean Chekhov's step ladder? Frilzy says, Noelle got her country accent from cowboy movies. I think we did, like, partway through last chapter, give her mom like a dark kind of southern accent like this to try and justify why Noelle has it. If I remember correctly, Nell says, Rudy's a real one, for real. Fruzy says you can avoid the Chekhov by kicking it out from under him right now. Oh, let's go do that. Let's go kill Noelle's dad. Let's see if we can do that. Let's see, is there a kick button? Is there a kick button? Oh, grab, just talk to him again. Hey, don't mind me, Sugar Plum, you got friends. Me, I'll be making it happen up here. Don't need to hear. Don't need to hear about it. We're going out of the shelter. Oh, we can't go to the shelter. It's blocked off. We're gonna investigate Noelle's mom. I don't remember her name. It's just, it's another Christmas thing. I know she's the mayor. It was, cause it's Noelle, Rudolph. I know someone even said it last time, but I don't remember what it was. Let's save again, just cause why not? Oh yeah, what do we have over here? What are you doing, Belle? What are you doing? Is that an ice cream? Wait, no, oh, they both got things. So what are they buying from this guy?
Fried dough balls of octopus. Didn't you want to try it? It's only 2 gold. It's only for free.
Give to Susie, try it yourself, give to Noel. You know what? I'm gonna be a bit of a jerk. I'm gonna hit on Noel right in front of Susie. Give it to Noel.
It doesn't have real octopus in it, right? You know me, I'm more of a soy milk and cookies kind of gal.
What do people sing going door to door for Christmas?
Carol! That's what it is. Thank you, Jorge. Carol. Carol. I don't know why I keep forgetting that. Carol holiday. Thank you. Which is nice because, like, Carol and Rudy are... I guess, Noel is a name, but it's less common. So thank you for the 10 bits, huh?
So Logan, if you remember the last time we saw Onionson, they said they heard a mysterious song coming from the lake and that they would investigate and bring you the information the next day. And then the next time we could go to that area, this NPC, who is a Gaster follower in Undertale,
was sitting there telling you, don't wait, and now Onion Sun is missing, and this NPC is feeding you fried octopus balls. Consider this information carefully, Logan. Clearly, this guy right here borrowed octopus meat from Onion San. I didn't even realize Onion San was missing because we haven't been up to the lake, but I guess we'd find that out in a little bit. So we're eating our friend. I had actually forgotten about that whole investigating a sound or music or whatever thing, so thank you for reminding me about that. Okay, wow. Also, like, what was the whole thing with it being $2 and then being free? I'm assuming it didn't cost anything. I know we've stolen a few dollars from Azrael's dresser, but I think it's limited. I don't know if we're gonna be spending it here at the festival. We'll find out.
Better than milk and ketchup. You ever try that? Only when someone said it was strawberry milk.
Dude, I thought I could make strawberry milk too.
Maybe she's misunderstanding, but her face.
What else do you say?
Try dough balls of octopus. Didn't you want to try it? It's only 2G. It's only for free.
Let's have Susie eat our friend.
Octopus? It just tastes like raw onion. Son? Yeah. No thanks.
I mean, we already knew Onionson was missing from Chapter 4, but also it was sold for 2 grams, which is the Undertale currency, not Deltarune.
Oh, wow! Oh, that is interesting. I'm guessing the fans have been speculating a lot about that because, like, if there's some crossover between the two universes. Oh, so they hear the 10 bits. I guess we'll have Chris eat our friend as well, just for the dialogue sake. But, yeah, so I had forgotten that Onion San was missing. So maybe it was Chapter 3 that Onion San went to investigate and then was gone. Okay, so thank you. I'd forgotten. It's been like a year since we played this, at least. So thank you for the 10 bits.
Fried dough balls of octopus. Didn't you want to try it?
Is this gonna, like, shift me back over the weird route if I eat it?
It's only 2G. I mean, it's only for free.
Try it myself. You took a bite. Huh? There's a fortune cookie paper inside. Oh, but it's moist. Try our discount code BALL. Okay, can I give you a discount code? It's only 2G, can I say? Okay, so maybe that's somewhere else. I gotta use the discount code BALL. Oh wait, what did he say at the end when I said no? Was it something different? I was just kind of hammering the button.
Didn't you want to, octopus?
Okay, is this guy, is this ice cream, is this a bun? Is it an octopus ball this guy's got? I set an allowance for myself this year. Can you guess what I spent it on?
Guess.
The last of my funds once again down the hole. I hope no one sticks their tongue in it. Darn you, oh circular dough!
Hey, screw you! And don't call her circular!
He didn't mean dough, Susie.
Oh, dough! Oh, it's a pun. Ha!
He didn't mean dough, Susie.
Anything else to say, buddy?
Stuff like this makes me hate holidays.
What did you say, mister? Now I am misunderstanding the pun. Oh.
Huh?
I'd also like to remind you that earlier you specifically mentioned a dead octopus on the ground.
Oh, crap. Oh! Well, because it was I think it's a sign underneath the speech bubble here now. And so I just like, oh, dead. I was not thinking about onion san that way. I did not intend that. I am so sorry. But yeah, apparently we're eating him. I wonder if this is going to work into the story or if this is just going to be something that happened in the background that they're never going to really acknowledge again. But thank you for the 10 bits.
What did you say, mister?
It was this sign. This is what I was looking at before. See, it's an octopus. Oh, I can't click it. And it was like laying down before, so I thought it was dead.
I'm just loopy for these circles of fun. Value, value, value.
Oh, is this one of the things where we throw a ball and we try and hit the target and it'll dunk him? Oh yeah, it's gotta be what it is. Let's talk to the guy.
Dunk tank.
Dunk! Tank. Dunk! I want a tank.
We got this.
Ha! oh crap. He's melting, no! What would happen if I dunked him? I think I killed him. Would I have been able to throw? Would it have been a mini game? Did I screw it up because I chose the funny answer?
His flesh is stretched out as a sacrifice.
He's like that face in that one episode of Doctor Who. It was just the skin stretched out. All right, well, we've killed. We've cannibalized. Well, I guess it's not cannibalism because we're not an octopus. We've just eaten a friend who's a Oh, is it Napstabluke? Can't remember what voice we ever gave him. Hi, this is the strength tester. Usually Undyne runs this, but also she usually breaks it, and no one gets to use it. Oh, do you want me to show you how to play? Aren't you a cop? If you're a cop, you gotta tell me you're a cop. Shh. Not too loud. I've infiltrated the gang of wet-nosed bandits. Actually, they think that they've infiltrated the police, but don't let them know that. Oh, because they're dogs. They're dogs. Oh, and they're all mimes as well. Okay. Oh, do you want to know how to use the strength tester? Yes! Oh, okay. Oh, my hands are facing through the hammer. Oh, I can't pick it up. Oh, wait, am I a ghost? Oh, am I dead? How did I die? Anyway, that's the gist of it. Okay, so we gotta phase our hand through it. This tester tests the strength of your bonds. Hit it together with your partner to win.
Who should do the hammer game together?
I'm assuming we can do it multiple times, so let's start with me and Susie.
You know we got this.
Huh?
Whenever you're ready.
Okay, now I'm ready.
Gotcha. Oh, what a fierce battle. Not bad. Actually, I think that totally healed me.
I didn't even hit the thing.
Okay, let's try it again.
I think we're good on the hammer.
No! No! Hang on. Okay, we can fix this. We can totally fix this by the power of staggering saves. We're gonna go to this one and save here. Save. And then we're gonna return to the title screen. And I gotta move this thing back over because for some reason it changes the location of the window whenever I do that. There we go. Deltarune. Oh, and I actually put the window in the wrong spot. There we are. Okay, so let's load that back up. Oh, wait, no, crap. I loaded the wrong one up. I loaded the wrong one. And I gotta do that all over again. Deltarune. Yeah, okay, load this one. And I just want to see what happens. For one thing, I want to see what happens when we dunk instead of tank. Dunk.
We got this.
Oh, it's the same. Oh, hang on. Was his face like that before? He's melting. I didn't even notice that. Okay, now I want to see all of them. Let's see what happens when we do test the strength of your bonds. Hit it together with your partner to win.
Who should do the hammer game together?
Let's try me and Noelle this time.
Me? I'm sure, why not? Remember, Chris, it's all about timing. So I'll count down. Ready? 3, 2...
Chris, I haven't finished
And yet, I just had to try to match your timing and...
Oh, you guys did perfect.
Huh? No, we didn't.
Okay, that's cute. That's fun. I liked how your neck stretched. Okay, let's try one more. I gotta reset again. This is important, chat. This is the most important thing I've ever done in my entire life, which is kind of just sad for my life, really. Okay, so what happens now when we have the two of them do it together? I hope this doesn't, like, affect anything, like which one we choose. This is the tester that tests the strength of the test and the test of the bonds in the test.
Who should do the hammer game together?
You two!
Yeah, you ready, Noel? Let's go.
Remember, Susie, it's all about timing. I'll count down. Ready? 3, 2,
I hit it first. I win.
Haha, Susie, we're supposed to hit them at the same time. You know, if the bell rings, it means the two of you must, get along really well.
Oh, we get along well now. Dang, the bell rung. Guess that means no, we're gonna get along well.
Well, enough of that game for now.
Oh yeah, now I'm gonna reload one last time to go back into my previous save, so that we will also have a universe where we have devoured the flesh of Onion-san. And then I'll read some more of the chat, and then we'll keep going with the festival. At this rate, I don't know if we're gonna make it to the Dark World tonight. What time is it right now? We're only a little over a half hour in the stream. Maybe we will make it to the Dark World, but I'm gonna read some more of the chat. Let's see, Hollow Knight Gamer says, you should send the raid to my stream. I'm streaming near the end of this stream. Definitely remind me of that here. In fact, I'll copy down a note of that right now. What are you gonna be playing, Hollow Knight Gamer? So I've got a note of that in my text file where I normally put the raid suggestions, so thank you very much. Oak says, I'm not sure why you're asking me. You're the one who came up with the Shrink Ray Ratatouille stream idea. I know, I just, because you're an expert on that, on Ratatouille stuff. Eglin said, my thought process for Logan streams is if he's not streaming by 8, he's probably canceling. And that is true. If the technical difficulties send me past 8, I will most likely cancel. Hollow Knight says, I just wanted to spend my obies. Rukov says, biting's excellence, like kissing, only there's a winner. Eglin said, also, yesterday was meant to be Valko's release date. Guess who isn't in the game? Anyways, Love and Deep Space deleted. Now on to Twisted Wonderland. Is that another period tracker husbando app? Actually, after you guys told me about that, I started seeing Valko stuff show up on my social media feed. The algorithm is always listening. Let's talk to all these mimes. Oh, that mime is so cool. That one is so cool. Let's talk to all the mimes.
The truth is, this ghost couldn't get the power tester set up alone, so we took pity and dug them out of trouble. The police have lost their bite without old pointy teeth. Now we've infiltrated them completely.
You're your mimes!
In return, they got cut up hot dogs in dog food for us. Actually, they think that they've infiltrated us, but the truth is, we actually infiltrated them, infiltrating us. I think, I don't know. All I know is we really like each other.
That's nice that they like each other. They're best friends. Oh, wait, hang on. Oh, are these not supposed to be mime outfits? Are they supposed to be prison uniforms? I think I assumed that they were... No, because look, they got berets. It's the little black cats. They even have the little dot where the little thing comes out. Those are totally mime outfits. I mean, this is a prison outfit. Although he still has a hat. Good talk, bro. Good talk. I want to talk to a cool guy.
You know, famously, I can't see anything unless it's moving.
Huh?
Logan, these aren't mimes, they are prisoners. In Chapter 2, I think you freed them from jail and then they infiltrated the cops by becoming best friends with them. They have berets because they are French or something.
I did free them from jail. However, even at the time, I think I just decided they were mimes who were in prison. Because that is a stereotypical mime outfit. A black beret, striped shirt, like Google mime. Right, in fact, here, I can do it right now. I'm gonna look up mime. And let's see the very first thing that shows up. Look at that! Look at that picture right there. Look at that guy right there. Beret, black and white striped shirt, black. I mean, he's also got suspenders, but I mean, you know. They're totally supposed to be mime. Honestly, I think visually it's a joke that prison uniforms with stripes look kind of like mime uniforms. So thank you for the 10 bits. I should read some more of the chat. I should take a look over YouTube chat. Let's see. Dermo says, quote, she's not gonna hassle you anyway. She's down south of town now. Did he murder her? I mean, it probably would be for the best. She seems evil. Frilzy says, Magnus mentioned. We mentioned one of your baby girls, Frilzy. Mel says, my biggest impact on this channel was suggesting the Scottish voice for Gerson. Oh, it was so good. It was perfect. I miss Gerson. Dermo says, Scottish, I don't know what the F you're doing, lad, but that there ain't it. Yeah, I was struggling with it. I was very much struggling with it. I'm sorry. I was going back and forth between different accents. For the sake of the channel, I will refrain from adding the appropriate and necessary swearing to be Scottish. Nell says Muffet reference. Oh crap, there was a Muffet reference? Who did the Muffet reference? Because I always thought Muffet had a really cute design in Undertale, but my understanding is that she was one of a couple of characters that were like fan-made, for lack of a better term, that I think patrons on Toby Fox Patreon or maybe it's GoFundMe or whatever was used to fund Undertale, designed Muffet and a couple of others, and so that Toby Fox doesn't actually own the Muffet design. But I'm sure that whoever does would be willing to have Muffet used in Deltarune. Muffet's adorable. Derma says, Natsuki type poem there. Oh, for the poem! Was it a Muffet poem? Okay, Natsuki type poem right there. I miss Natsuki as well. Noel says, dang, Noel, stop wasting juice. You're a criminal, Noel. And then with so many exclamation points, it's just Yuri! Frilzy says, hip hip hooray for Yuri. Oh, and it keeps trying to scroll without me. I gotta scroll up again. I am so far behind. Derma says, quote, all finger-related activities. You know, maybe we should smash that ball for everyone's sake. Frilzy says, goodness gracious, Noelle is freaky. And Nell says, freaky dear. Okay, and then over on Twitch, Hollow Knight Gamer says, I just want, I read that. Eglin says, I read that too. Hollow Knight Gamer says, tonight we steal the moon! Remy is here! Remy, how you doing? And there's a clip in the chat. Okay, for those who are lurking or are new or do not know the deal, if someone posts a clip in the chat, we watch a clip. It's hard to do on YouTube because YouTube doesn't like clipping and doesn't like posting of clips. But this also tells how far behind I am in the chat over on Twitch, and I am 35 minutes behind. My apologies again, the YouTube chat is not showing up on here. Like I said before, I can't. It's because of Twitch's terms of service. So this clip is titled, What is a Kiss? All right, let's find out together. I'm gonna make them kiss. I'm gonna make these two kiss. Okay, Susie and Noah.
I don't think it was designed by someone else, just that it's based on one of the people who donated $1,000+ to the Kickstarter. There were two, I think, Muffet and So Sorry, which had a controversy for some reason. The reason being it was based on a furry and people don't like furries for
some reason. Okay, well, thank you. I'm so sorry. For some reason, I thought the TTS was coming through on the clip. So thank you for the explanation. Yeah, I can't remember the name of it, but I've seen the picture of the other one, and frankly, I didn't like the design of the other one. I don't know. I found it creepy in certain ways. But yeah, I don't know all the details exactly. But, so maybe it's based off the... I hope that Muffet shows up. I also hope Papyrus shows up. But maybe they won't. I'm not sure. But thank you very much for the 10 bits, Oak. Thank you. And for the information. Okay, let's rewind this a little bit and see what was happening here. Okay, Susie and Noah. That's close enough. That is close enough. It almost looks like Susie is eating Noel's nose, but what is a kiss but a misguided attempt to eat someone? There we go. I say that as someone with totally extensive kissing experience. Thank you for the clip, Remy! Hollow Knight says, dying? The F you mean? Says, what if that's Alvin? Where's Simon and Theodore? They're off singing about the Christmas time is near with Dave Seville. And Alvin is off doing religious stuff now, and then Dave's gonna shout, Alvin! Oak says, I never saw that. I'm pretty sure the door was locked. Okay, so the door was locked, so I didn't miss anything in there. Jorge says, honestly, I can kind of get Caddy, but at the same time, like, chill out. So, do you think it's that Caddy is just protective of Noelle? That Caddy has a crush on Noelle? Because there's a lot of anger and antagonism directed towards Susie there. But let's play some more of the game, sorry. You know, famously, I can't see anything unless it's moving. So let's see you move that power tester. Come on. I smell human muscles. You know, famously, I can't. Okay, yeah, but I already moved it. And I think Noelle said we can't do it a second time, right? That's why I had to reload.
I think we're good on the hammer game.
Okay, so that's good. So we already did all that. And yeah, that just leads us back to the school. Let's save again. Back up on our original save file. And let's see what's up here. Okay, so we don't want to head left until... Wait. Oh, what is this? Have we met this guy before? He's like a little volcano dude.
Does my best, does my very best. Appears to be full of chili.
Oh, appears to be full of chili. Yeah, that's not the... what was the character that Oak liked so much? The tripping out kid or something? QC's Diner. Okay, we know that the code, it's ball, right?
My sister would never admit it, but my cooking is better. Hey, Chris, thanks for bringing your friend to the diner yesterday.
Hey, no problem. It was just like so special.
Special?
Yeah, sometimes you gotta get that one-on-one time. And Chris, we were just having one-on-one time. This is with each other. So much one-on-one time. Me and Chris. Can't wait to do it again. Me and Chris, one-on-one. No Noel, just me and Chris.
Yeah, definitely.
Try to include Noel.
Oh, yeah. We can totally have like 3 people. It's more fun with some more people. We'll have three for our more people. So we'll have threesome. Gonna have a threesome in the diner. And if there's leftovers of our what we eat. Wait. And if there's leftovers of our what we eated. Of our what we eated. Is this a reference to that one Garfield comic strip meme? There was someone photoshopped John with the nonsensical pun about ovens and how you of in the ingredients and of out the food. Of our what we eated. Is that what it is? I'm gonna look up on Google what the line was from that. Hang on. Garfield oven meme. Why do they call it oven when you of in the cold food? Of out eat the food. Of our what we eat. Can somebody explain this to me? Is it just a typo? Of our what we eat it. We would give it to Noelle.
Thanks.
And also, she could be there.
I can?
Helping to make the leftovers. While me and Chris are under the table doing things. Begging for scraps.
Maybe it's okay if you two have your own things sometimes.
I love how, like, Susie is so kind of innocent and naive about, like, romantic relationship things.
Well, hope to see the 3 of you at the diner again soon.
Yeah, for sure. Next time Chris gets more money.
I could pay.
Hey, no way. I insist. It's Chris's brother's treat.
Anything? Oh, did you appear? Talk to the other rabbit again.
My sister would never admit it, but my cooking is better.
Who are you?
Hi.
Hey, me and Chris are nice. Don't be scared.
What about the dear lady?
Her? Yeah, she chews rabbits' ears off.
Cersei! Why'd you tell him that? It's true. I was gonna chew his ears right off. It's what I'm into. I'm into so many.
Oh no, that's the well, crap. What was it? What was it that Oak liked about this guy? He says something. Icy's Pizza. Evolution of Hungry Man's Life. Is that the new sign? Did they finally get it all set up? What was he doing? I can't remember what he was doing.
I lost. I'm losing my inhibitions. Will I ever be able to come back from this? Am I changing permanently? I lost. Okay, and so we got to do the other kid. Ba-ba-ba.
My glorious splashing out kid, I love you so much, my goat.
Splashing out. That's right, because he got a little puddle. He's splashing out.
The ground is a festival of water. The ground is a festival of water. I'm splashing out. I'm the splashing out kid. Hello, everybody, splashing out.
Thank you for the 10 bits. Oh, it's Sans. Oh, is this a Ferris wheel with like hearts? Can we ride in the Ferris wheel? Huh?
Get the British orphan voice away from my goat.
I'm so sorry. Oak doesn't like you anymore. Oak hates your voice.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Oak doesn't like me voice. I'll stop talking forever now.
Hey, if it isn't Chris and the Crizzlers, sup?
Chris? The heck are we talking to this guy? Don't we, like, hate him?
Do we, hate Mr. Sans?
He's banging Chris's mom, so yeah.
I'll kill you, you bastard.
I am so sorry, Splashing Out Boy. Oak is gonna kill you, and Oak is insinuating that your parents were unmarried when you were born. I am so sorry. Oak, why would you say that to Splashing Out Kid? Oh my goodness, you went from loving Splashing Out Kid to hating him fast. But thank you for the 10 bits. I appreciate it. We hate him, we kind of love him. No, we hate him, that's why. I guess that makes sense. Hey, dumb skull, we hate you! So we are gonna talk to you. And enjoy doing it, despite of that.
Sounds great, miss.
Okay, say your thing.
Sure. If you talk to me again.
You jerk!
Hello, what did he do?
He banged my mom, and he had a sign that wasn't quite closed and wasn't quite open for a while.
Hey, wanna ride the Ferris wheel?
What do you think, Chris?
You two ride, go into a... Oh! I mean, I want to have a ride, but I find all these choices, because this is like being supportive. This is like, yeah, go with my bro, Susie. But also, I kind of want to steal Susie's girl. Am I evil that I find amusement in stealing Susie's girl, stealing time with her? I'm gonna read some more in the chat while I think about this. I just hope it's not like the hammer thing that we can only choose one. But let's read some more here. Let's see. Oak says, thank goodness my innocence is still intact. Hollow Knight Game with a bunch of Mantis emotes. Oak says, I've held hands, but never in the eyeball bowl. Never knew Caddy was homophobic like that. I know, Caddy. What's up with her? Eglin says, Noelle is exactly where she wants to be. Oak says, Rudy, short for Rudolph. And Jorge says, the hometown butcher. Oak says, also they sold the octopus balls for 2G, which is the Undertale currency. How was that? Oh, we got a follow. Thank you so much for the follow. Oh, Sans 1937210. I'm so sorry, Sans. We just barely in the game said that we hated the you at the booth there.
I think you should support the Yuri on your main save, and you can check the other options on another save.
Okay, so we can go through all of them if there's only one. So we'll just go through everything here. But thank you very much, Oak, for the 10 bits. Yeah, we'll do like we did before the hammer thing and just kind of spam through all of them. But thank you very much. And so Sans, thank you for the follow. Since you're new here, let me give you the quick rundown of the channel. My name is Logan. We stream Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Sundays. We are now alternating between two main games. Well, I guess they're both main games. This one's shorter. We'll probably do this one just for a few weeks to get through this chapter. But we're playing the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. That's a collection of 2 Ace Attorney games. We're very close to the end of the first one. And we've just recently started Deltarune Chapter 5. And I should do this periodically. I always forget to do this, but let me post our link tree into the chat. And I'll cross-post this over to YouTube as well, since we are multi-streaming on both. That has all of our social media, including a Discord invite, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, TikTok, all the good stuff. So feel free to check it out or ignore it. It's there if you want to see it. And I read every comment in chat. So if you post something in the chat, I will get to it. I'm very far behind. I'm like at least a good 20 or 30 minutes behind. But I'm going to read some more chat right now while we're talking about this. But thank you very much for the follow, Sans. See, where did I leave off? Oak says it was Chapter 2, but Chapter 3 was basically all Dark World. Oh, yeah, that's right. Chapter 3 started like right in there. Said the only time we spent in Hometown in Chapter 3 was at night, I think. Yeah, it was like at the very end, I believe. Oak says, I feel like this has to relate to the story at least somewhat. The way Onion-san mentions the song feels too lore important. Deltarune is so effing funny. I hope we get to the Dark World today because I need to tell Logan the results of the poll. We definitely will get to the Dark World tonight. I'll be amazed if we don't. Hanagib says I'm going to be playing either Fallout or Hogwarts Legacy. Oh, well, which Fallout game? I played some Fallout 4. I want to play New Vegas one of these days. Oak says, as fun as the festival is, there isn't 3 hours of content for it. Oh, well, we've already done almost 1 hour of this. Over on the YouTube side of the chat, Derma says, Frulsey, I don't know, Ralsey is the one who keeps getting stepped on. Logan, I have under 29 hours, including this chapter. 50 is a lot. But you have noticed that, like, I waste a lot of time. Dermo. And Null says, the hometown butcher, everybody saying hometown butcher here, said, I wonder how Onion's meat didn't turn into dust after getting butchered. Oh, that's a good question. Because, yeah, monsters, when you die, you turn to dust. Well, I think there is an explanation here. And that explanation is that Onion-san isn't dead. That Onion-san can survive being cooked and chopped up, and that we Oh, there's a shout out playing. Oh, that's just when I was trying to do Angie's little face. Thank you. Does that mean Crystal's here? Crystal! We now have a mod. The purge is over. You're no longer allowed to murder me or murder other people. So thank you, Crystal. How are you doing? Let's see. But yeah, no, that's a really good point. So yeah, I'm going to headcanon that Onion San is not actually dead, but maybe after enough people eat Onion San's meat, then it'll all turn to dust. Can we go with that, I think? And Durma says, as someone who steers clear of the fandom and the theory stuff, I have no idea what y'all are talking about. Oh yeah, Durma, yeah, monsters are special. Like humans will die and leave a body, but monsters, when they die, they turn into dust. It's just like how the lore works, I guess. And Frolzy says, kept onions on alive to harvest their organs. Octopus food that tastes like onion plus missing onion octopus equals onions on being eaten. And Dora says, oh my gosh, it's Soylent Green, in parentheses, the movie. Oh, was it you who pointed that out in Discord? It blew my mind that the book apparently didn't have the twist. The twist being the one thing that story is famous for. Okay, so let's try all these things. Let's first go with Noelle. Well, I might stagger the saves and just go with whichever one amuses me the most. Go with Noelle.
Huh? You actually want to go with me? What? So you can shake the ride and scare me again? No thanks, Chris.
Okay, so it won't even let us go with Noelle.
Wanna ride the wheel?
Okay, so let's try going with Susie now.
Hey, Chris! Wait a sec!
Sorry, gotta do it. Someone dared us to do it.
Huh? Oh, look Noelle's eyes. Oh, this is so sad. Okay, we're riding the Ferris wheel.
Yeah, Ralsei told me I should ride with you, you know?
Wait, what? Oh, did Ralsei say that? Susie even said someone dared us. Oh, so is this meaningful? I might have to keep this as the permanent save then. We'll still go back and do the other one.
Cause he can't go.
I am so sorry, Oak. Yuri is not as important as our friendship with Ralsei. This is gonna be the one that we're gonna keep. I still go back and do the, other one, but no, this is sweet. Oh my gosh, I'd forgotten about this.
Cause he can't go. He's pretty chatty, you know, when you aren't around. He was like combing my hair this morning, asking me about all the rides, what I was gonna eat. Just looking so excited for me, I guess. He's real, Chris. They all are. It wouldn't make any sense if he's not. Anyway, the heck do you do in a Ferris wheel anyway? I was supposed to make out? Okay. Oh, Noelle's gonna hate that I'm doing this. Maybe we should wave to Noelle? Hey, Noelle! Hey, look up here! Look at us smooching! I bet you wish you were here. Yeah. Hey, let's do a pose or something.
Rude gesture, make heart. Oh, I'm so torn. I am so torn. Let's make a heart with hands. This is actually very sweet. Make a heart with hands.
What are you doing? Making a C?
I'm doing this. I'm doing this. You gonna do a thumbs up now?
Sure, that's a cool pose. I'll match. Hey, Noelle, look at our cool pose. 2 C's, double C's. Ha ha. Yeah? Huh? I don't know if she likes it.
We're saying that we love her, not that we love each other. Oh.
So, did you two have fun in the Ferris wheel? Combining your hands into a heart and, repeatedly pointing at it.
I was trying to be nice. I was genuinely trying to be nice.
Oh, dang, that's what it was? Yeah, it was fun.
I see.
Huh?
You're a bad person and a home wrecker, Logan.
No! But that was really sweet, though. The whole thing with Ralsei that we're writing the ride for him. I think we will probably keep this on our timeline, but I feel bad. We will, like I said, we'll save, we'll stagger, we'll reload and try it with Susie and Noelle so they can have some time together. But that was really sweet. You have to admit, right? But thank you for the 10 minutes.
see.
You know, it was for you. Okay, Susie's fixing it. Susie is fixing it. It was for you.
Huh? Well, I really liked it then.
Would have been cooler if the window was open and we threw stuff.
Yes. No.
Could have thrown Chris's heart at her, literally. Anyway, let's go. Okay, so let's go and save, and we'll stagger the save. And yeah, no, I do wonder if we will make it to the Dark World today. So let's stagger that save. You know, hang on. Let's see if Sans will just let us ride again, and we don't have to reload the saves. I mean, you can in real life ride rides multiple times. Enough wheel for today. Enough. Okay, never mind. Susie doesn't want it. So let's go down. Let's reload it, and let's see what happens if Susie and Noelle go on the ride. Return to title. Yes, return to the title. Deltarune. And we'll load up this one. Continue. I think we'll have to talk to Sans twice again, because that whole thing. But we can also see what happens if we tell him that we actually love him, right?
Chris and the Crizzlers, huh?
How can we talk to this guy? Don't we, like, hate him? We love him.
Chris, the way you said that. Anyway, he did give me a free frozen mint lemonade.
F. Okay, we'll put aside our beef for today.
He's the convenience store guy. Why do you have beef?
Because that's what I sell.
Because that's what he sells.
That's what he sells.
Oh,
Dang it, I hate this guy. Let's talk to him again.
hey, wanna ride the Ferris wheel?
What do you think, Chris?
Okay, you two ride. I guess. You know, if you're daring us to.
Come on, Noelle, you trained for this.
See you in a minute, Chris. That's all it takes. We'll be done in a minute. Think about other things. Oh, we'll have to reload later and see what the other things would have been. Close our eyes and think about what they're doing now. You closed your eyes. You thought about what they might be doing. Each other. But you didn't think about it very hard. Instead, you wondered about the qualifications of Sans. He doesn't seem certified to run a Ferris wheel. Didn't someone else run this last year? Oh, look at the blush!
That was nice.
Yeah, that was nice. Chris, there was a bowl of grapes in there and we held hands inside of it a lot. Sucks we couldn't see that far, though. The ride only went halfway up.
Yeah, I wish you could have seen the lake. It's so pretty. There's a floating disemboweled chopped up octopus man in there.
Hey, weirdo! We waved, but your eyes were closed.
I warned Susie you might throw dirt at us.
Yeah, I was kind of disappointed you didn't. Okay, I want to see what happens if we click the do something else. I'm sorry, but I gotta see all the options. I know that some people are probably like, no, just move on. But I need to do this.
Part of what I was hoping for Yuri is BC there is more special dialogue later about what they did on the ride.
Oh! I do like more dialogue. But also, I kind of like the whole thing for Ralsei, like, because that was such a nice thing. Because, like, Susie and Noelle can do stuff on their own. If I do end up going with the Ralsei thing, can you, like, summarize what the extra dialogue would be later on to let me know? But thank you for the 10 bits. Okay, so I want to see. I gotta hammer through all this. While I'm doing this, I'm going to read some more in the chat. I just gotta move this over again, because once again, every time I go to the main menu, it's weird like that. Let's see. Eglin said, it's not a period tracker, it's a dating sim where all the characters are based on Disney movie villains and their sidekicks. Oh, so it's like, oh, no, Descendants is where it's their kids, right? Interesting, though. So is it actually licensed by Disney, or is it just like, you know, wink, wink, these aren't Disney, wink type of a thing? Oh, Evelyn! 123 says, hi, how you doing? Good to see you again, Evelyn! Hollow Knight says, hi, Evelyn. Bring your stuff in here, Evelyn. Evelyn said, me and my brother are doing an all-nighter. Nice. I hope you're having fun. Good to see you again. Welcome back.
Hey, wanna ride the Ferris wheel?
And, yeah, we're gonna... You two ride. Yeah, head on in there. And I want to see what would happen if I close my eyes and think about something else. It's probably just going to go straight to like Sans not being Ferris wheel certified, but you never know. Maybe I'm going to think about like what Ralsei is doing right now. Think about other things. You closed your eyes. You remember your brother riding on the Ferris wheel with Des. He waves at you from the window with a big smile. Des was wearing armor for some reason and roaring. You throw a dirt clod at Des in the window and miss. Your mother pulls your ear. Your father laughs. Your mother also pulls your father's ear. Your mother laughs. Then they get divorced. That's why. That was the argument. It's Chris's fault that they got divorced. Noelle's dad laughs. Carol pulls his ear and he laughs harder. Noelle, confused, holds onto your other ear, but doesn't pull it. Everyone laughs. That was dang sweet too. I mean, that's just like a flashback, so that's still officially canon no matter which one of these choices we take. So, okay. It's nice that they seem to put a good amount of effort into each of them. Although I guess the stop and think about them wasn't that much effort. It was just like, you didn't think too hard, even though you chose it. Illusion of choice, the game. But yeah, let's head down, reload, and then we will continue onward. But yeah, Oak, we're like an hour into stream, and we still have so much festival left. Are you still convinced that we're going to make it to the Dark World tonight? Because I am not. Deltarune. Continue. There we go. Now we are done. Just to double check, I'm going to talk to Sans and make sure that we are indeed finished with this stuff. Enough wheel for today. No! Okay, but I got to adjust the location of the window again, because it keeps doing that every time I go to the menu. There we are. But I will just keep reading some more chat also. Let's see, over on YouTube. Taco says, oh my gosh, there's a forest fire right next to my beach. Please stay safe. There have been a lot of fires here in Utah lately. I hope you're doing okay. And Derma says, Taco, you safe? And Taco says, yes, I think it probably won't travel to the beach I'm at. I can see it though. Well, at least there's water there. Derma says, also, your beach, do you live on and or own a beach? Taco says, no, I'm staying at one. Derma says, last time I checked, sand isn't flammable. You'll be grand. Well, you can burn sand. You can melt it with fire. It just turns into glass. Okay, ice cream. Wait. Sans? 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 Sans.
Ice cream, get your ice cream. You can get my ice cream too. Just $1. How about it?
Got anything purple? I'll have holiday twist.
Okay, wait a sec. Okay, here you go. One for everyone.
Here, Chris, you can lick the melted parts off my hand. That's right, start licking my hand in front of Noelle. This is the hand that was the grapes. Touching her fingers.
Huh?
Be sure to check the open sign too.
Oh, good point, because he's blocking it so the store can't be open. Is it going to be another thing where we got to leave and come back and change the sign multiple times again? Thank you very much for the 10 bits. Oh, and there's a pin message written by Hollow Knight, pinned by Crystal, says, drive it in my car right after a beer. Hey, that bump is shaped like a beer. Shaped like a beer. Beer? DUI, how about you die? I go 100 piles per hour. Little do you know, I filled up on gas. Ungit your fountain, making but pulverize this F with my Bergen truck. It seems you're out of luck. I don't know the later words, apparently. I didn't know it got so crass. But thank you very much for the pin message. But okay, let's look at the ice cream. I hope we actually get to eat it and don't spill it.
Oh, here, Chris, just have mine. Oh,
I thought the white one in the middle was ours. The Sans is having it, so the Sans didn't. Oh, are they gonna lick it together? Because then their tongues might touch. What if their tongues touch?
cool. Guess that means you're sharing with me.
Hey, that's 3 creams. Looks like you qualify for a punch card. Pa-punch, haha.
Huh? What do we have to do?
Not much, just take this marker. and draw your friends on here so I'll remember ya.
Easy. It's in my stomach now, Noel. You can still have it, but you gotta reach your tongue way down my mouth hole. How's this?
Perfect.
I want to see it.
So, what do we get?
Well, nothing.
What?
I just told you to fill out the card. I didn't say it was good for anything.
Have we seen that sprite from Susie before?
Susie, your face! I wanted more ice cream.
Okay, so we gotta look at the sign. Let's talk to him again first, so real quick.
Anything else?
Brother! Oh, we talking about Azrael, or we're gonna talk about Sans' brother? Actually, let's talk about,
Yeah, my brother. He'd really like the festival.
why isn't he here? Papyrus deserves the festival?
Too bad he couldn't make it this year. At least I got him a little souvenir. Thanks.
Oh, the picture of us is this souvenir?
Anything else?
More ice cream!
Screaming for the cream, huh? Well, it takes a while to make. Why not hit the beach in the meantime? Could kill some time till the action happens, you know? Anything else?
Nothing.
Enjoy the fest.
Okay, let's look at the open sign. Open!
Why are you two checking that sign so much?
Cause, it's gosh dang wrong. It's unlocked, but that guy's blocking it. So, like, if it's not closed or open, it's supposed to say Clopin.
Clopin? You're really funny, Susie.
Yeah? That was a joke. Oh, my idea and joke that I made.
Clopin!
Chris, find another stupid sign to make her laugh.
What happens if we leave and come back? Will it change to Clopin? Still open. Okay.
Now that we got Noel, maybe we can open this door.
What are they both expecting me to do?
Oh, maybe we need to get somebody else.
Yeah, hey, well, wait a second. Shut up.
Okay, so we still can't see the inside of the house. Temmy!
Temjock caricature booth.
Temjock caricature!
Okay, I drop. In your huh?
Fun fact, in Undertale, in the pacifist route, if you talk to Sans and reload your save a bunch, he will have new dialogue each time about having a secret time traveler passcode. After a few times he gives you the key to his room, and you can also check behind his house to see a
To see a secret room with drawing of 3 people on it, it's very likely that the drawing is Susie's drawing with Chris Noel and see all this crap. I have seen a video with the whole dialogue about time travel and the code and everything. So I knew about that. I didn't know that you could check behind his house and see, or do you mean like in this one we can check behind his house and see the drawing? I'm assuming you mean like in Undertale you get to do that. So that's really sweet. I guess another connection. So I guess maybe Sans, much like that Gaster guy who is devouring the flesh of Onion San, can travel between places or something. But think of it, the 10 bits. Oh,
Okay, I tried.
yeah. It's tiny and pixelated, but it seems cute.
It's my original caricature. Do not steal. Temjock caricature booth. No.
Oh no, Tem! Oh. Okay, so let's see if we can go behind the house. Oh yeah, we can. So that must have been an Undertale. Is the beach this way? I can't remember which. No, this leads to Alphys's place and also Susie's place. Let's check all the doors. No response. Knockable door. Knock together.
All right, team knock. You ready?
Huh? Sure, why are you trying to knock me up? I mean, knock the door up. I mean, knock me up.
Knock, knock, knock.
What the? That knock was so powerful. I realize now that the strongest knock can't be made alone. It must come from the bonds of eternal companionship. Nice.
Anything else?
Dang, the festival's kind of awesome.
Gosh, yeah. Though this didn't have anything to do with that.
Okay, so I can't go up the alley. Sans. 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 Something's weird here, but I can't tell what.
Can you do something about there only being one teacup?
Oh, didn't we? What was it in? It was in Deltarune, right? Where there was one point where we had the teacup and we were having to spin around and dodge stuff. Which was that chapter 2?
All right, I'm working on it.
Can we look at the teacup? There is only one giant teacup. Well, we can all pour into the same cup.
The heck are we supposed to do with just one?
Hi, Deba.
Classic Sans.
I know he's like everywhere. He's everywhere, which is weird because his name, of course, like in English means without. It's a French name. But we aren't without Sans. We are with many Sans. We are not. He is not Sans. He is avec. That should be like his mirror universe name, avec.
The heck are we supposed to do with just one?
Anything else?
Can you do something about there only being one teacup?
All right, I'm working on it.
Oh, darn it, we can't ride the teacup. Okay, I should catch up some more in the chat, though. Let's see. Eglin says, why is it called an oven when you oven the cold food and out the hot heat? Okay, so Eglin, you knew what I was talking about. Was that a reference to that? That was like such a weird line. And Lang said, oh my gosh, I forgot today was Friday and only found stream by accident, lapping. The streak was almost lost. Well, you made it, Atlantic. Your stream is saved. Your streak is saved. Hollow Knight says, send me, boy. Says Pirate Voice. Oak says, grr. Eglin says, you have Birdly, Logan. You didn't even pick up on your own date. Shake my head. That is true. I think in the last chapter we did invite Birdly here. I think it was one of those things where Birdly was like on the phone trying to invite Noelle, and so we like invited Birdly first. Which is nice. This is a timeline where Birdly's not dead, so that's good. Oak says, I vote for supporting the Yuri. And Eglin says, big on Yuri posting. And I get that, but again, that whole thing with Ralsei was so sweet. Hollow Knight says, stream on Twitter. Fallout 3, nice. I never played Fallout 3. Hollow Knight says, is what I'm playing. There was Crystal coming in with the clip roulette and says, Yuri for the win, doing great. Oh no, poor Ralsei. This is so sweet. See? It was sweet. Let me take a look over YouTube chat. Taco says, I mean, my family owns a beach house. My rich grandparents do. Yeah, I'm safe. I think just a little scared. Okay, anyways, gonna go finish Big Bang Theory episode. Have fun, Taco, with Big Bang Theory. Jorma says, put anime husbandos on something and you'd give them your credit card information. And then a bye, Taco. And Null says, good luck. Dura says, they're French prisoners, so basically just French. Deer are opportunistic carnivores. I have heard that. I've heard that, like, actually a lot of herbivores are apparently opportunistic carnivores and would, like, eat meat if that's what's available, but they're just evolved to eat plants because meat is difficult for non-predators to get. Dura says, dang, Logan, NTR Robo. Okay, I always forget what NTR stands for. Isn't that the one where it's like you are into the idea of being cheated on? That's what it is, right? I actually find that really messed up. I try not to judge people too much, but I will judge people for being into NTR. I'm sorry, it's weird. It's weird. All right, big festival arch. Can we click on the arch? Let's go save before we continue any further. Save. Back over here again. Keep staggering them saves. All right, almost halfway through the stream. And still so much festival. What was this? Photo spot for Festival King and Queen. Aww. It's gonna be Susie and Noelle. Unless Birdly comes in and gets it. How you doing, buddy? Neighbor, voting for the Festival King and Queen. King and Queen? What, didn't your dad tell you? Well, me dad'll tell you then. Fill out a paper, put it in the box, counter 'em up. Then tonight on the Hometown Holiday Manor stage, Mayor Carol will crown two lucky lovers, King and Queen. These two freaks will get to lead the couples parade as all the couples in town walk hand in hand down to City Hall with Rudy's beautiful lights twinkling all around.
Oh, you never knew about that part, Susie? No, I thought it was just like bumper cars and crap. But the other thing sounds cool. To watch, maybe.
Sure, watching, that would be nice. Anything else? Not a romantic like your brother Douglas. Douglas? Is Azrael not his real name? Is it Douglas? Hey, Sploinky. Douglas? Just go as friends. That's what I do with my wife. Wait, what? You go as friends with your wife? Oh, poor guy. It's the voting box for Festival King and Queen.
Who cares? What do you even get for winning?
I want to vote for Birdly.
I think you get a crown.
A crown?
All right, everyone vote me for king. Chris, could you vote for me as queen?
You took a ballot. Who do you write down as king? Is Birdly an option? Birdly! Oh my gosh. Okay, but Susie really wants that crown. But Birdly. But Susie. But Birdly. But Susie. But Birdly. Will this have like an impact on things? Pin message from Bubba says, I vote Susie as queen and Noelle as king, huh?
Vote my goat Birdly, I beg.
Okay, here's the question. Is Birdly in both options? Could I do Susie as king and Birdly as queen? I guess I probably shouldn't risk it. We'll do Birdly as king and we'll do Susie as queen. How about that? Birdly. Birdly was written down as king. Who do you write down as queen? Susie. Wait, queen? Oh, but she wouldn't be able to be there for reals because she's in the dark world. Okay, so Birdly isn't here. Oh, that's tempting though. But yeah, okay, let's do Susie. I want Susie and Birdly. Susie was written down as queen. But I'm assuming the whole town is voting. And like both Susie and Noelle are voting, so like my votes won't matter. What do you do with the ballot? Show to Noelle and vote? Vote without showing Noelle? I can't show her. But that'd be kind of funny to show that I voted for Birdly and Susie. Oh, how mean do I want to be? Oh, huh?
Show her.
Wait, what's that? TTS from the little devil on my shoulder? I gotta show her? Is that what you're saying? I am so tempted. Okay, let's show it to Noelle. Let's show her. Show to Noelle and vote.
Chris, if you write like that, you're gonna rip up the paper. Here, let me rewrite it for you. No! Susie is queen and the king is...
Huh? Well, why are you ripping up that paper?
Just helping Chris.
TBH, I recommend trying a bunch of different ballot options. Maybe not all, but all the major funny combos.
Okay, can I do it again? Votes have already been cast. Okay, I gotta go back and we gotta reload again. Return to the title. Yeah, we are not getting to the dark world tonight. We are not. I am sorry, but thank you for the 10 bits. Really return to the title, yes. Deltarune. We gotta load this one here. Continue up to here. I want to see what would happen if I would have been able to actually vote if I didn't show it to her. So I'm going to try that one. That's going to be the first one I'm going to try. Who cares? What do you even get for winning? I think you get a crown. A crown. All right. Everyone vote for me for king.
Chris, could you vote for me as queen?
Do I? Oh, sorry. I thought I heard a TTS. You took a ballot. Who do you write down as king? Birdly. Birdly was written down as king. Who do you write down as queen? Susie. Susie was written down as queen. What do you do with the ballot? Vote without showing Noelle. Oh, so it is voted.
I'm having Baldur's Gate flashbacks. I'm disappointed in certain chatters.
Well, I mean, on the plus side, we have not killed any squirrels. I actually can't wait till I get to the point in the chat where people are discussing this because I'm assuming that you're all very mad at each other for this. So let's try next. Let's try Birdly and Queen and see what happens. And apparently we got to show it to Noelle each time. And then we'll try putting Chris in as one of them, and then we'll just try a whole bunch of them here. I hope you guys don't mind. It's voting. And what do you even get for winning?
I think you get a crown.
All right. Everyone vote for me for king.
Chris, could you vote for me as queen?
You took a ballot. Who do you write down as king? So let's say Birdly. Birdly was written down as king. Who do you write down as queen? Oh, and I just realized if we show this to Noelle, she thinks all of that was a dream still. Queen was written down as queen. What do you do with the ballot? We got to show it to Noelle.
Chris, you put queen? You have to put someone's name.
Oh, she doesn't think it's a queen from her dream.
Nice, Chris. I did the same thing. Hey! Queen's obviously got to be queen. Huh? Should I have written king too then? Nah, he sucks. And there's a crown already.
Oh, that was fun. Okay, let's try some more. Let's go down, load again. This is the whole stream. You know, I think every Undertale chapter that we normally do takes about 4 to 5 streams. This one's gonna take a lot more than that. Deltarune! Let's load again. Continue. Head back up there. Okay, let's try this time. Who cares? Okay, I wish there was some way to like really speed up the dialogue here. Let's see what happens if we do what they actually want. And we're gonna vote Susie as king, Noelle as queen. Then we can try switching them. We can try putting Chris in as one of them. So let's do Susie. Susie is written down as king. Who do you write down as queen? Noelle. Noelle's written down as queen. What do you do with a ballot? Show to Noelle and vote.
Thanks for voting, Chris. In return, when the internet's back, I'll give you 100 cheesy points and a shout out on my blog. Unless that's, hey, don't erase your answer.
I don't want to be shouted out on a blog. Okay, let's reload again. Return to title, yes. Deltarune. Load. This time, let's see what Noelle will think if we try to steal her girl. Voting box for the festival king and queen. Who cares? What do you even get for winning? I think you get a crown. Okay. Let's go through, and this time we're gonna do Chris and Susie. You took a ballot. Who do you write down as king? Myself. Chris was written down as king. Who do you write down as queen? Susie. Susie was written down as queen. What do you do with a ballot? I'm gonna show it to Noelle and vote.
Thanks for voting, Chris. I really appreciate that you. Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. Chris! You're just doing this to tease me, aren't you? You don't have to specifically write not Noelle on it and draw a picture of the two of you high-fiving. Oh, yeah, well, look what I'm drawing.
Oh, wow. Why are you drawing a grave that says Chris?
It's a death threat. I thought that was obvious. I'm gonna murder him. Don't look at this, it's just,
Dang, I didn't know we could draw stuff on it. That was fun. Okay, we gotta keep doing these. But I gotta read some more in the chat. I'm getting way too far behind because I'm goofing up. I'm enjoying the game too much. Chat.
Wait, what if you just vote Chris twice?
Oh, can I do that? Can I guess let's try that. Chris says both king and queen. But let me read some more comments in the chat first. Thank you for the 10 bits. I hadn't even considered that idea of putting the same person for both. Let's see. Eglin says, wow, what an a-hole move, Logan, teasing. Crystal says, very butthole move /J. Evelyn with a little emote. Crystal says, hi, Evelyn. Crystal says, Susie blushes. Susie and Noelle ship. Oak says, hi, Loki. Don't remember exactly. Oak says, it's a bit jumbled. What is Weird Route and what isn't? I don't want to spoil Weird Route dialogue. Well, thank you, Oak, for erring on the side of caution. Crystal says, wait, are we talking about the Twisted Wonderland or the new Disney game? I think Eglin was talking about, yeah, Twisted Wonderland. Eglin said, yeah, it's Disney licensed. So far, my favorite character is based on Maleficent. It was gonna be one of the playing cards, but gosh dang it, Malice Draconia? You have stolen my heart before I even officially met you. Oh, fandom content, how you spoil me. Crystal says, we are talking about Twisted Wonderland. Oak said, there's not that much festival content left. Crystal says, I have a Twist OC. Oak says, not 2 hours worth. Huh?
There was a fantastic fan comic AU back in the day where Noelle got to properly join the squad after the first chapter. This was before chapter 2, so this artist predicted Noelle's Dark World outfit, which was neat.
That's interesting because, Noelle wasn't even on my radar as a character before Chapter 2. So that is really interesting. Are you able to post that in the Discord? I'd love to see, what the outfit was and everything. Oh, I see some little emotes on YouTube. I think YouTube's trying to get my attention. So we take a look up there. Derma says, destroy the Yuri. They're cutting into the profits of YouTube chats. Yuri Sigs trademark. It says, boo, illusion of choice. Let us ruin this relationship, Toby/HJ. Null says, poor Noelle, bro. Here's the thing. I do genuinely really like Noelle as a character. But I kind of just get amused by her freaking out at stuff. I think it's because her sprites are so emotive. They're so expressive, you know? Dermo says, that a telltale type of choice. Nell said, it okay. It what Chris would have wanted. Hashtag Cruzy Gang. Is that the Chris and Susie ship name? And Dermo says, again, should have destroyed the crystal ball before the Ferris wheel. Device Friend C6W says, hey guys, it's me, Device Friend from the hit game Deltarune. How are you doing, Device Friend? I don't know what time you got here because I am behind in the chat, but welcome. I'll give you the quick rundown on the channel. My name is Logan. We stream Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Sundays. We're right now alternating between this game, Deltarune Chapter 5, which we just recently started, and the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. I read every comment in chat. I'm always behind. And Crystal is already posting the link tree over there on Twitch, so thank you. I'll paste it over on YouTube. So, Device Friend, if you're still here, feel free to check it out. Welcome! Always nice to see the Deltarune characters for real in here. So thank you for being here. And Noel says, do you remember Undertale behind Sans' house, the card with the poorly drawn people? I actually don't remember that. Once again, that's a great thing if somebody has the picture to post it on Discord. I love to, like, do they resemble Chris, Susie, and Noel? And Noel says, hi, friend. Okay, let's get back to this. Let's see, what was the next one we were gonna do? We're gonna do Chris and Chris next. So yeah, I just skip through all this. I think you get a crown. A crown, all right. Everyone vote for me for King Chris. Can you vote for me as queen? I do like that it's letting us choose, because it often doesn't let us choose. Chris was written down as king. Who do you write down as queen? Chris. Chris was written down as queen. What do you do with that ballot? Show it to Noel.
Thanks for voting, Chris. I really appreciate that you ... Chris! You're just doing this to tease me, aren't you?
This is the same dialogue as last time, right?
You don't have to specifically write not Noel on it. Draw a picture of the two, you high-five in.
Okay, so apparently Chris and Chris is similar to doing like Chris and Susie. So that's the same dialogue. Let's see what happens if we try and pair up Chris with Noel next. Let's see that. Go down. And then after that, that'll probably be most of what I assume would be the funny combinations, unless anybody else knows of any other funny combinations. Deltarune. Load. So yeah, let's do at least one more, and then we could probably move on from there. It's a voting box, blah, 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 blah.
They didn't actually show the drawing. That's what made it so mysterious until now. BC, we didn't know who the people drawn were until now.
Oh, okay, well, now, to be fair, I think it's when we say we didn't know until now, that is assuming that Toby Fox did indeed intend it to be Chris, Susie, and Noel. Because I know that, like, Deltarune came to him in a fever dream. But a lot of it is, I think the actual quote was that the ending of the game came to him in a fever dream, and he kind of built everything else around it, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm sure there's a lot of stuff that has, like, changed about Deltarune since then and now. So yeah, the question is whether he always intended it to be the three of them, or if later on he kind of went, hey, you know, that one time I did the picture, wouldn't it be neat if I retconned that picture into being the three of them? Which is totally cool as well. But thank you for the 10 bits and for the explanation. Okay, so let's do one more thing here where we vote for Chris and Noel and see what happens if we try and steal Susie's girl. So do Chris. Adiba.
Posted the master post of the comic in the miscellaneous games. It even has a downloadable PDF.
Oh, that's so
because
cool!
It started in 2018, a huge part of the comic was, of course, debunked, but it's still in charming you read separate from canon Deltarune.
That is neat. I mean, such is what happens when you have the sort of a serialized release of this spread out over time. I mean, I've seen that before. I mean, I've seen it with Transformers comics. I could go into details about that if Vera was here, about, like, because there was a character whose identity was mysterious, and, like, almost all the fandom was so convinced that this one guy was going to be the reveal, and then it wasn't. But there were so many, like, fan comics and things about it. So thank you very much for the 10 bits. I will check that out after stream. Noel was written down as queen. What do you want to do with the ballot? We want to show it to Noel and vote.
Chris, why'd you put us? And you don't even remember how to spell my... Wait, what? I remember when Chris and I were little, Azzy and Des were trying to win too. Obviously, we were supposed to vote for them, but I told Chris that we should put our names instead.
Oh, this is also sweet.
Naively, I actually believed so hard we might win. I remember crying when Des and Azzy's names were announced. How could the two of us win? We could hardly spell each other's names correctly. Oh, so I misspelled her name the same way I did as a kid. Crap, I want to keep... Okay, I gotta ask something. I don't know if this is a spoiler or anything, but I need to ask. Does my vote in this
actually affect anything later on. Because I kind of like this as a sweet gesture to Noelle, and I kind of want to save over again and have this be the thing. But I also want Birdly to be the king. Like, if I vote for Birdly, will Birdly be the king? Or can I keep this instead as just like for this sweet memory? Oh, she looks so sad.
Noelle Holiday, Chris Dreamer.
As far as I know, there's no changes from this.
Okay, good. Well, I'm gonna keep this then, because yeah, this is actually really sweet. I'm a sentimental guy. I'm sorry, everybody.
I'll put those names down too. Still think they deserve to win.
That is sweet. I gotta re-get our dialogue then here for all this stuff. And talk to this guy again twice. And then I'm gonna go down and save. And that's, yeah, I didn't think that there'd be something that nice. It was touching. Fill out a paper. What was it Newsies where they talked about, they called newspapers papes or something like that? I just want to make sure that once again the save slot has that this dialogue was also achieved. And then we can move on. And we'll see if that we will make it to the Dark World tonight. I know that Oak is convinced, but I am not. I think it sounds cool to watch, maybe.
Sure, watching that would be nice.
I still don't know who Douglas is. Is it just that he doesn't know Azrael's name and he's kind of dumb? Okay, let's save. Save. And that is our new file save. Oh, wait, no, up again. Oh, wait, Jockington, what are you doing here? Hey, look, Noelle, I'm on track to be both king and queen, ha-ha!
Oh, Jockington, should have known with how popular you are.
It's all because of you, because you always vote for me, Noelle, ha-ha! Thanks 1 million. Huh. Thanks 1 million. And what? It's fine. Haha, this event is the trigger for me to have the confidence to grow facial hair. Oh! That was in the prophecy, right? Jockington grows a beard, or was it a mustache? But that was in the prophecy. The prophecy's coming true. It's a defining moment of my adolescence. Oh no, I can already feel it happening. Oh, Jockington grew a beard. I think I need to shave. Oh, and look, the sprite even has a little thing there. But my beard was grown. It cannot be undone. You cannot undo the words of prophecy fulfilled. It's a pretty cool beard, bro. Huh?
Jockington grows the beard.
I know. We're just getting closer and closer to the what will inevitably be a tragic ending for the prophecy. I think I need to shave, but my beard was grown. It cannot be undone. Oh! We can go to Noelle's house? Okay, let's go to Noelle's house. Let's check this out. Oh, it's the milk guy! I'm Milk Looker. I am here hoping they play the natural sounds of milk. I might be Milk Looker, but I can also be Milk Listener. Okay. Oh, it's the guy who's always talking. Oh, it's Pizza Pants! Oh, he's doing his performance. I forgot about this. Hang on, I gotta move this thing over just a little bit, and I gotta read a couple more comments in the chat. Let's see. Eglin says, is this another case of us talking about dating sims while Logan tries to keep up? Crystal says, Malice Dragonia the goat. Hollow Knight Gamer says, drive it in. Like, oh, that was pinned earlier. Crystal says, laughing. Hollow Knight says, what the F? Crystal says, and my favorite, Sebek. Isn't Sebek the name of like I want to say it's like an Egyptian god or something like that. Isn't that like the crocodile looking thing that eats your soul or something? Eglin says, I'm still at kind of the beginning, so my OC is very much just like vaguely shrimp themed, but I may make other OCs based on fairy tales once I get a better idea of the lore. Crystal says, meant dear, my keyboard is so small. Laughing, too, says Hollow Knight. Crystal says, we are shrimpy for real, for real. And Eglin said, I need to draw my Twisted Wonderland OC fully. I just have a Picru reference and a Tomodachi Life me. And then Crystal says, show it to me. Eglin says, getting the me picture to go with the Picru. Let me take a look over at YouTube chat. Derma says, if you took the third sands to realize he teleports, nothing clicked when he ran both the Ferris wheel and ice cream stand. Is he teleporting? I just think there's multiple sans. I am a firm believer in multiple sans theory. Frozy says, if sans meant without, then why is it called Comic Sans? Okay, do you want to know the real explanation? There is a reason for this. Do you guys not know this? Because the font is called Comic Sans. Sans is short for sans serif. What a serif is when you write letters, like if you take a look, we'll use the example here of Pizza Pants. Like look at the L, how it has like the little line at the top, because I don't think I can do my mouse over it. Has the line at the top. It's not just a straight line down. It has the line at the top, has the line at the sides. If you write an A like that and you have a little kind of curly thing afterward, those extra little flourishes on letters are called serifs. And so fonts or typefaces or whatever that don't have those are sans serif fonts and typefaces. So Comic Sans is a sans serif. I always get font and typeface mixed up, but it's a sans serif one where it's like based on comics but does not have serifs on the letter. Does that make sense? That is, I learned something. So he's sans, because Comic Sans, but the sans in Comic Sans is actually the least unique part of the font, is just sans serif. Dura says, Fruzy, the sans in Comic Sans means without serif. Oh, crap! Oh, I guess I didn't even need to explain it. Dermo already had it covered. And Frozy says, wait, then what does sans serif mean? Oh, wait, and Dora says without serif. That's even more literal. And Frozy says, Birdly and Chris, king and queen. Dora says, show her. WD Masterman Gaster says, find my Deltarune. Welcome, Gaster. Since that was just a few posts after Device Friend was here, I'm assuming you heard the rundown on the channel. So welcome, Gaster. Good to know. Confirmation that you exist, that you're real. Okay, let's get in here. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I admit, I may have a bit of stage fright, but today, I've got the courage to overcome it. Today, someone special is coming to perform with me. Oh, yeah, and we learned last chapter that it's one of his friends, or possibly enemies, whatever, catfishing him, right? Is the person going to come up and confess to really being in love with him? That's right, any moment now! My girlfriend! She's about to show her beautiful face! And, oh no. Oh no. Car. I'm gonna be honest, I thought this was a drive-in movie, and I'm very disappointed right now. Gonna be honest. Okay. So I guess we gotta talk to everybody. I think this was this the friend? I think that the one in the middle was a friend. Because these are the two, it's not Caddy, but it's her sister, and then the alligator girl who looks like a hooker, so we'll talk to the two of them first. Oh my gosh, like talk about second pot embarrassment.
Big choice here. You must pick between the three.
Well, the one in the middle, I believe, is the one who actually, was catfishing him, but I feel like he was just like doing that out of guilt. So I don't know, we gotta decide. Oh my gosh, like talk about second pot embarrassment. Oh my gosh, this is like never leave the house again level pathetic. It's like kind of cute, you know, like a dying mouse. I could like save him. You shouldn't go. You're right. Oh my gosh, if I went, I would probably like give him the girl version of toxoplasmosis. Wait, what? Lol. Can we talk to you again? Oh my gosh, like talk about second. Okay, so it's not like once you choose it, it's gone. We can change our mind up until we lock in the decision. So we gotta give Pizza Pants a date. You shouldn't go. Can we walk past him? There's an old turtle person that looks. Oh, it looks like a lady Gerson. Did Gerson have a wife? Okay, let's talk to the one on the other side. Man, this whole fake girlfriend thing, Chrissy, I thought it was like so funny at first, but because I was like doing it over the phone, because I couldn't see like how serious he was taking it. Oh, wait, were all three of them catfishing him? Like, this is literally actually killing me with cringe. Oh gosh, someone needs to like literally stop him right now. Your fault, you go up. No, someone else can go. Yeah, like, not my problem, right? Like, sorry you ogled me, dude. Sorry you like fell in love with me, my dude. Since yesterday, I have been the one sending him texts, pretending to be his girlfriend. I just wanted to see him smile, to give him some hope. Bratty, she was lying to me, that it would make him happy. I guess I was lying to myself too, believing it. What do I do now? If I tell him Pizzarina was me, won't that just make everything even worse? You're right, even if he's suffering now.
learning the truth in front of everybody else might just make everything worse.
Oh, we got a pin. We got a poll has appeared over on Twitch. Who should be? Oh, it's who should be king? I thought it was gonna be who should we hook up pizza pants with? King, Noel, Jockington, Birdley. I'm voting Birdley or Susie. Go ahead and cast your votes. While there's this hubbub in the background, I'm gonna read even a couple more comments in the chat because I gotta decide. I mean, because on the one hand, dude in the middle, I don't even remember his name, seems genuinely concerned about pizza pants. Like I just wanted to see him smile, but. The alligator girl, I can't remember his name. She was like saying that he was ogling her and fell in love with her. In fact, he's like looking at her. I'm torn. I don't think I want to do the cat. I want to do one of the two of them, but I'm not sure who. I gotta decide. I mean, I guess we could just keep reloading and see it over and over again. Is there a bad choice here? I'm gonna read some more. Let's see. Bumbo says hello. How you doing, Bumbo? Quita said getting on my PC soon with a fun tidbit. And then Crystal says hi, Bumbo. Bumbo says how are you? And there was a TTS message from Oak. Eglin said posted. Quita says nice Oak. Did the tidbit epic. Oak said it was a big mystery for like 10 years and now we finally know what the drawing is. Quita says Oak, can you help me? I've been so confused about this. Everyone keeps saying that it was added after an update and wasn't there from the start. Oh, well, in Undertale, so maybe that's why I didn't see it. Quita says the picture thing. I mean, Oak said like an Undertale or Deltarune. And Bubba says, are you sans information? Quita says Undertale. Oak said, I don't know if the Undertale room was there on release, but I'm pretty sure. Hollow Knight with a highlighted message saying, fun fact, Deltarune spells Undertale if you mix up the letters. Yeah, okay, that one I knew like right as soon as Deltarune released, but the one I didn't know was that Azrael and Ralsei were all mixed up. It wasn't until I think we were playing Chapter 3 that I realized that. I was so slow on the uptake. Let me read some YouTube chat. Let me have a sip of water first though, hang on. Frilzy says, it's the pirate gaster? Huh?
I vote for the truth. It would be evil to deprive Pizza Pants of the truth. He deserves to know. But TBH, it's a fun scene for all of them and I would recommend checking them all out even though it might take a long time.
Okay. So we can do that, I guess. We can just save and spam them. So we'll just go like straight down the line and see what happens. Did I save right before coming here? I can't remember if I did. I think I was looking at other things. It's so hard to do all this. But thank you very much for the 10 bits, Oak. Yeah, Fruzy says, it's the pirate gaster. Dermot says, we are going to be here for yonks. Null said, go to the right before voting Birdley and Noel. Oh, wait, what? Oh, did I miss it? There's good dialogue? Oh, crap. I think I might have already saved it. What was the dialogue? Did I miss Noel? Or why did I call you Noel? No. Frulzy says the emotes worked. It got his attention. Andorra says it's cuteness aggression. Frulzy man, that never happens. It's probably just clever retconning. Said, wait, a purple character talking about Douglas? Mr. Dink! Oh, from Disney's Doug. That is the weirdest show to me. I guess it wasn't originally Disney's. It was originally Nicktoons Doug, but then like Disney did the final season and there was like a 1 year time skip or something. Okay, so who we are seeing, there's an old Nicktoons cartoon called Doug. I'm gonna be honest, I wasn't never a really big fan of it, but they did this really weird thing where Disney bought it and then they did a time skip and they did like 1 year later and all the character designs changed a little bit and, in the Disney season, they eventually had a Christmas special. And keep in mind, this is a children's cartoon, okay? This is geared towards children. I mean, not like preschool children, but like kids. It is a kid's cartoon. The Christmas special had this really bizarre side plot where Doug's dad realized that he hasn't given Doug the birds and the bees talk. And so he decides, and he's like in junior high or whatever now, and so he figures he probably needs to do that. And so the entire episode, he's like stressing out about like, oh, I gotta sit down Doug and give him the birds and the bees talk and explain these things to him, which in and of itself is a weird thing for a kid's cartoon. But then he finally sits down and is like, stammers like, Doug, let me tell you, they're birds, they're bees, when a man and a woman, and he's struggling. And then Doug finally goes, Dad, are we talking about sex? They already told us about that in school. And he's like, oh, okay, thank goodness. Good talk, kid. And then he leaves. So in this children's cartoon by Disney, he talks about sex by name, use the word sex in reference to the act of doing it. It like, I don't know, like that is a weird line to cross to me. I didn't even make that connection, Dermo, but I like it. And Null says, that's Ms. Boom. Oh, the old turtle lady here? Oh, and the poll is almost done. Birdly won with 756 votes, 59%
What's sex? Never heard of it. Can you explain?
It's this. It's that. It's that. Well, first of all, Frilzy contributed 1,412 channel points. Frilzy, good to see you over on Twitch. Okay, I guess I can demonstrate. If I... No, I don't want to smack Transformers into each other. They might get dented. But thank you for the poll, and Birdly has one. So, okay, let's just go straight down the line here, and I guess see what happens. Let's just start left to right. Let's do you. And let's have you be pizza. Are there consequences for this? You never know in this game what's going to have consequences, and whether those consequences will be big or small. So let's do this one, and then we'll work it down the line. Someone needs to, like, literally stop him right now. Your fault, you go up. Like, me? Oh, I guess you're right. Maybe I did, like, go too far. But, like, if I, like, go up there, people would, like, see us together or something. Oh, okay. I'll just, like, gosh, lie and say I'm my own twin sister or something, then fake my death later. Gosh, okay, like, here I go. Guitar? Hi. Girlfriend! Like, actually, everyone, this is my girlfriend! Pizzarina! Wait, and the fires, not fries, it's a pizza place, not a burger place, and the fires of our passion! I'm gonna burn you in a stuffed crust trademark. Come on, Rita! Just like we practiced, let's go! Hey! Rock a bow! Huh? Girlfriend! Like... Girlfriend! You're my girlfriend, let's go! Can I, like, say something for a sec? Oh. I know. I know what you want to say. I'm not exactly what you imagined, right? Look, I admit it. The pictures I sent you, I shrunk them down to pixels so you wouldn't see the real me. But you, Pizzarina, you're every bit as sweet and kind as I could have hoped. Huh? Didn't you only like me because of my hot pics? Rena, I've managed to download hot pics online. But I've never managed to download a loving girlfriend. As I talk to you, talk to the woman, your kindness, your humor, your texts. Well, they made me realize you're so much more than your bikini. You're just an amazing person with a pizza-themed name. And I want to be the same to you too. Okay, but like, I forgot my gift. Look, I spent my whole paycheck on this. Here. An Icy's Pieces lover's card. Yes, as long as we're dating. We can get one large heart-shaped pizza 3 times a week. Huh? That's cool. And it only works if we're, like, dating. Oh, crap, is she just gonna date him for his pizza? Not for his pants, nor his pizza pants. Yeah, they check. That's cool. So, wanna see the rest of the festival? Maybe ride on the Ferris wheel? Yeah. You know what? Sure. Ah, girlfriend! Oh man, that was really awkward. All right, Chris, why did we hide in the trees to watch that? Otherwise, I'd have to like close. Oh, the catfish. Oh, the other people are there. Let's talk to everybody here. Gonna be honest, I thought this was okay. Same thing as before. We will stagger our saves and check out the other options. Phew. In the end, if he's smiling, that's all I can ask for. I feel like I'm getting inspiration for a new ice cream flavor. Pizza and poison. The poison bee, green apple syrup. Okay, so he's still happy. It's beautiful, isn't it? I wonder if she'll still ask me to text him for her. Whoa, the enemy alligator was his girlfriend? Oh my gosh, way to go, enemy alligator girl! I never thought anyone would like her. Okay, I do think this is so interesting because like in Undertale, they had like a shop together, right? But there's so many things that in Deltarune they specifically make opposite. Like, didn't they decide that Alphys has different anime taste in this than she had in Undertale? Oh my gosh, the loser boy and the hot evil girl hooking up? He must have given her like the boy version of toxoplasmosis, not again!
Well, that was awkward. They're married now?
Sure.
No one played any milk noises. Very cool.
Now, I'll play some milk noises. That's milk noise.
Splash, splash, splash. Have to make my own milk noises. Not cool.
Oh, you gotta be careful. You could start splashing out.
You'd be splashing out like the kid down there.
Okay, let's go stagger our saves and go and watch what the other options would have been. Oh, man. We have like 1 hour left. Once again, we are not getting to the dark world tonight. It's not happening. It is not happening. Let's go ahead and, up here. And let's see what happens if we tell the truth this time.
I don't think we need to go back there.
Oh, that's right. Sorry, I need to go back to the... Wait, crap. I hope I didn't accidentally save over the wrong save file. But yeah, we got to go to the title screen. I keep forgetting. I'll read some more in the chat while we're doing this. Queen Gator said they added that picture in the back of Sans house after a certain point in Undertale. Some say it was after the Susie update. Okay, so it sounds like that was a retcon then. So, okay, so we want to load this one, right? So that's cool, though. It's like nice that they actually put that in. So then the picture was intended to be them. And then Queen Kate said, which was from the PlayStation/Switch releases. Oak says, I don't think so. Queen said, it was confusing, too. Some are saying it's there from the start. Others say, no, it wasn't. Well, it's probably hard to like tell for sure with as many weird things as are in there. And Rukov with a message that is not TTS, saying, remember, chat, if you ever knock on Logan's door when in view of a rainbow, he'll have to show you his treasure. It's only Ovaltine. Lucky Charms, or he'll more likely call the proper authorities if you insist on taking his treasure, or Lucky Charms. Okay, so we'll skip through this and we'll see what happens if we tell him the truth this time. Queen says, anyway, I'm doing good, Logan. I was playing Zenless Zone Zero, grinding some points, hee and now I'm here. Boba says, I am solid, usury enjoyer. And Hollow Knight with the timestamp, 1 hour, 19 minutes. I am half hour behind. So let's go ahead.
Since yesterday, I've been the one sending him texts, pretending to be his girlfriend. I just wanted to see him smile, to give him some hope. Bratty, she was lying to me that it would make him happy. I guess I was lying to myself too, believing it. What do I do now? If I tell him Pizzarina was me, won't that just make everything even worse?
You should go to him!
Yeah, even if it makes him hate me. I have to.
I'm assuming whoever we send up, he will, like, pick as his boyfriend or girlfriend or whatever. Ice cream guy? From work? Why are you here?
I'm sorry.
He doesn't even get his own character portrait?
Pizzarina was busy.
She was busy, but she gave me the music. He's not even telling the truth! Everyone listen, girlfriend music! Let's go! Okay, he's got to admit now, right? Bro, you totally saved me! Thank you, man! So, what happened to Pizzarina? Is she...
The truth is, there is no Pizzarina. Someone I thought was a friend was... They told me they were texting you to make you happy. Then they told me to take over. Yeah, the person texting you since yesterday was me. I had doubts about whether it was right or not. Now 100% I know it was wrong, and I'm sorry.
Hey!
So?
Hey!
What do you,
There is no Pizzarina! Right? Pizzarina was you! So to say, yeah, there was a Pizzarina. Technically. Hey, man, I appreciate the honesty. Must have been tough! Let me be honest for a second, too. Screw you! What's wrong with you playing with my emotions? You think my suffering is funny? No, I'm telling you the truth because I think you're great. I really like talking to you, and if Pizzarina was real, she would have liked you too. Okay.
The F you mean okay?
I'm done.
You're done? I quit. I'm quitting my job. I'm quitting girlfriends. I'm quitting pizza! Nice cookies, though! They look just like me! And just like me, they crumbled. Oh. Dang, is that guy okay?
I honestly thought he was gonna end up dating whoever we chose. Oh, that was harsh. Oh, that was harsh. Are you okay, bro? There's no response. Still, there's no response. Oh, and the car guy is gone this time. What about you? You know, like it's really like all that grody pizza guy's fault, you know. I was just like, oh, Chrissy, go tell Bunny Boy, like, he's too good for that guy, you know? You know, Braddy said so, and I'm like, always right. Chrissy, go tell the Bunny Boy it's not my fault. Oh my gosh. Like, what just happened? I like didn't hear anything except cookies! La la. So like, are there free cookies? Well, the truth hurts. But it may lead to the best outcome. If you're a loser! Well, okay. So that was not the happy ending I thought it would be. Oak, weren't you the one who said that I should pick that? Oh, hang on, we got a pin message on Twitch. Written by Oak, pinned by Crystal says, oh, but he's not quitting boyfriends, he's quitting girlfriends, but not boyfriends. Oh, there's a poll also. Who should be queen? The option of Susie, Noel, Chris, Jockington, or Big Magic Daddy Robo? Bye.
I never said it was a happy ending. I said at WSS the right thing to do.
Oh, telling the truth is the right thing to do. Huh?
Wait, the bunny guy, did you talk to him?
I tried to, but it said there was no response. I tried twice. I don't think I can go back now. Is there, was there going to be something else that he could say after that? I tried talking to him. But thank you very much, Oak and Queen Katie, for the 10 bits each. Let's load up and see what happens when we do the cat. I keep forgetting that, so there's Braddy, and Catty was the other one. Oh, and the poll is over, and Big Magic Daddy Robo won with 67% of the vote. Oak contributing 64 channel points. So let's go ahead and load that up. And go check this out. And see what would have happened if we had picked the Valley Girl cat.
6-7.
Oh, well, thank you for this 67 bits, Oak. I can't believe you did it. You resorted to a 6-7 reference. Thank you for all the bits. That's a lot of bits, though. Thank you. Let's see. Bumbo says, I vote Susie as queen and Noel as king. Crystal says Logan. No. Queen says Logan. No. Do it for the Yuri. Bumbo says Logan. Yes. Quiggita says Oak. Crystal says Oak. No. Quiggita says no. Again, I hope you don't mind that I ended up doing the Chris and Noel thing. It's just because that little story that Noel told was so sweet. Oh my gosh. Like, talk about second pot embarrassment. Oh my gosh. This is like never leave the house again level pathetic. It's like kind of cute. You know, like a dying mouse. I could like save him. You should go. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I can like totally save the day. Oh my gosh. Caddy saves the day. So cool. Oh, it is Caddy, but with a Y instead of an I. Chris, oh my gosh, hold my spot. Hi. Huh? Girl. Friend? No way, you wish, you're a loser, you suck. Oh my gosh, hey ladies, this guy was like the class loser. He never had a girlfriend, so I'm like saving him. Aren't I a wonderful person? Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1, and half a go. Ha ha. Ha. I'm sensing that none of these endings are going to be good for Pizza Pants. I mean, he technically got a girlfriend in the first one that we did, but she doesn't love him. She's just dating him for the pizza. I don't get it. If you're not Pizzarina, where is her beautiful bikini bottom? Oh my gosh, was that a SpongeBob reference? Oh, your girlfriend's name is like Pizza? Oh, yeah. Her name was Pizza.
And she was the most beautiful girl in the world.
Oh. What is this music? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That's so sweet. Why wouldn't she come here if she was so beautiful? Oh my gosh, what if she, like, died? What? Why would she? I am so sorry. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Pizza! She was, like, so young and cheesy. Hey, don't cry. It'll be okay.
This is Toby Fox's true power of musicianship.
Yeah, this is bizarre. I wonder if it was just like getting close to release time. It's like, crap, I should put some track here. Meow, 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 meow. There, that's good enough. Call it a day. Moving on. Pizza Pants doesn't deserve good things, let alone good soundtracks. But thank you for the 10 bits. Oh, thank you. Oh my gosh, you're actually so sweet. It's like, sucks if your girlfriend like died, but her name is like making me hungry. Can we go to Icy's? Yeah, sure. Do you think we could be like a band, a platonic band, just friends, not actually dating, but just like do music together? A band? Like music? Sure, yeah. Oh my gosh, let's go. I'm starving. Whoa. All right, Chris, why do we hide in the trees to watch that? And he's just gonna have the same thing to say. I gotta be honest. Okay, let's talk to everybody else now. What the heck? How does he deserve her? I should have like poisoned or killed him, like evil style, darn it. Oh, anything different here? What, I sound jealous and toxic, like shut up. I'm actually like the opposite, healing and like correct. She's just like my copyright, so like she should have like my standards too, darn it. Well, he never got the girl, but he made a new friend. Pretty soon the sun'll come out and it'll be smiling too.
Choice 1 got him a girlfriend, bad end cause she's using him. Choice 2 is truth, best but not quite happiest ending. And choice 3, he gets a friend? Question mark? A very cryable friend?
Okay, I don't know if we can call the second one not quite happiest ending. That was a sad ending. His life is shattered. I think that was, in a weird way, like the worst kind of ending for him. So I think we got to go with one of the two girls here. I mean, the friend thing is nice. It'd be nice if he had a girlfriend. And also, Caddy, to be honest, seems to kind of just pity him. It's like she calls him cute, but it's like cute like a puppy, you know? Bratty is evil, is very evil. But what if, hear me out, what if them being together and dating eventually helps her become a better person? Then he has a girlfriend and maybe she could have a redemption arc? Perhaps? Thank you for the 10 bits. So that's my thoughts on the matter. Plus, I think that's the one that's like saved on the staggered slot. And if I did this again, I'd have to go back and like talk to Jockington all over again and stuff like that. So we might just go with that. I'm going to be honest. I'm not quite as invested in this as I was some of the other stuff.
I vote Caddy cause at least he got a friend that actually cared cause she felt bad that his friend is dead even though that's a misunderstanding.
That was funny. Just like, oh my gosh, she must have died. Well, except wasn't Ice Cream Guy using pictures of Bratty to catfish him? So as soon as he sees her, he's going to realize that she's not dead, right? I think. But thank you very much for the 10 bits. Oh, hang on. We got a pin message. Bumbo says, my favorite dialogue was with 2. If you talk to Nice Cream Guy after talking to Bratty, he says something along the lines of, Bratty isn't my friend anymore. Okay, so I tried to talk to him. I'm sorry that we weren't able to see that. But, I mean, I did like the screaming sprite and his kind of bending back and yelling thing. That was neat. But it was also like, you saw how happy he was when he was like, girlfriend. Can we just let him indulge in his delusion for like a little bit longer? Okay. Pretty soon the sun will come out and it'll be smiling too. I feel like I'm coming up with a new ice cream flavor. Pizza. And cat hair. I guess that's marginally better than the pizza and poison one. The cat hair will be shredded. Purple beet? Ugh. Maybe I never needed to do anything to make him happy.
Even though I can't shake the feeling, I wish I had some way to make him happy too.
Well, as usual. Oh, meaning me. I accidentally hit the button too soon. If she's occupied by him, the milk will be mine. Move it along, losers. My turf is expanding and you're standing on it. Okay, I'm gonna have to check the VOD later to see what that dialogue was that I accidentally clicked through too quickly. Okay, let's go down. Let's load our save where Jockington is grew. Oh, here's a question. What do you guys think? If I didn't talk to Jockington and he never grew the beard, would that break the prophecy? Return to title. Wish there was just a load button from that menu. Load up this one, and let's keep going. Oh my gosh. What time is it? How far into the stream are we right now? 2 hours and 10 minutes. Yeah, no, we are not making it to the dark world tonight. Let's go check our house.
Oh, Chris, look, your mom's gardening in your yard. Should we go say hi?
Nah, doesn't she look kind of busy?
I guess so. Well, we don't have to.
Okay, is Susie like mad at Toriel for something because of the whole Sans thing? Or it's oddly cold?
Chris, your mom's busy, right? Let's just leave her alone for today.
Or is it just she remind him too much of Dark World stuff? Oh yeah, what's this one? Oh, no, I can't do anything there.
You don't hear any hissing or screaming. No one must be home.
Chris, why are you looking here?
Oh, Birdly! Oh, you are. It isn't my 3 potential partners. All lined up and hard to choose. Listen, all 3 of you knew this day would come. It's not easy for me either, but this is the fairest way to pick my fairest. Starting now, the lover who impresses me most shall be my special festival date. Let the games begin.
Birdly, you're a great friend, but
That impressed me enough. All right, you're my date.
I don't want to be your date.
Oh, no one's ever been this direct with old Birdly before. Well then, Suzanne, I suppose today is your lucky day. I'm with Noelle, you jerk. Oh. Crisscross applesauce. We need them. Oh. Third wheeling it up, I see.
Susie, stop cock blocking US and let US marry Birdly.
I know what, and that's like literally. You're not talking about the male anatomical part. That you're talking about a rooster. Although he's much more of, I think, a blue jay. They're all birds. But yeah, this is bullcrap. I want to choose Birdly. But thank you for the 10 bits. And every SUV need its 4th wheel. Alright, we're 4-wheel drive.
Birdly, me and Susie are maybe on our first date right now, so,
Noelle, I give you my project partner's blessing. Anytime you need a wingman, I'll be right here.
Thanks, Birdly.
That is nice that he's like offering to support. He's taking rejection well.
Birdly, I love you so much. Chris, you hang around the 2 of them like a dog, sipping from the drink dangling from their hand as they embrace. While you're getting brain freeze, I've been calculating a poem for Noelle to use on Susie. Lend a floppy ear.
That's a little floppy.
Yes! But lo, a madam such purple in tone makes me drool like a dog for a bone. Would you take this deer to be dear to your heart and forget your love for the bluebird of smart? What say you, Chris? Do you like it? Is he trying to steal Herbert's poem? I love it! That segment. No, me love! Such fine taste, or bad taste if that was sarcasm, but really a good taste if it wasn't, unless it was.
Chris. As Noel's wingman, I must guard here. Understand?
Okay. Can we check on Tana?
Two voices are muttering inside.
Listen, yeah. Angry voice or clamorous voice? I'm assuming clamorous voice is Tana, right? Oh no, glamorous, it's a G. Okay, so glamorous. So Tena's angry? Okay, let's start with Tana. Wait, no, because that's right, Tana can't talk in the real world. So, wait, who's the angry voice then? I guess let's listen to glamorous voice first.
Normally, I keep it shut, but if I think of the window as a screen, the festival sure looks gorgeous this year. Here, let me videotape it for you, Tana. Then we'll both have a little something new to watch.
Aw. Two voices are muttering inside. Listen, who's the angry voice?
Angry muttering you can't hear too well.
Oh no, it's the boxing, the punching bag, right? That was another ghost. That was also Napster Bloop's brother, cousin, something like that, right? I think.
Can't believe he's showing off my to everyone else. She's mine, you big lobber bread munching hunk. I have half a mind to actually leave and mine.
Two voices are muttering inside. Listen, no, okay, we're done. Dad! I should keep saving periodically. So much has happened. And I don't want to have to redo it if I'm presented with another choice that I am not ready for. Save. Save my poggers. Save my poggers. Okay, look in here. You talked to the flowers.
Good idea, Chris. A pinch of love really peps them up.
You talk to the flowers. No good idea that time. It's a flower crown. You can almost feel its soft petals on your head. All right, Asgore.
No, Chris, what a surprise to see you with Noel. I need a chaperone for the Ferris wheel again.
No.
All of you just take any flowers you like. Any friends of our family get flowers for free.
Even the flower crown?
There's no way I'm not paying him money.
That's because you're rich. I will take free stuff whenever I can.
Take any flowers you like. It's all free for you, Chris.
I'm taking the crown. It's a flower crown. You can almost still feel its soft petals on your head. Did I wear it previously? Looked at the roses.
Roses, a perfect pick for a romantic moment. Does anyone here need a romantic moment?
Is this a choice? Let's check and see what the other.
That was really close.
One of these ones down here. You talk to the flowers. Okay, so we got to take the roses then. I thought we'd have to choose between different kind of flowers. You looked at the roses. No, crap! See, this is why I had to save and reload. Crap! I need to go back. I need to reload, and I need to use the flowers for a romantic moment. Oh my gosh! I hate how we got to keep doing this. I'm so bad at this. We have 45 minutes left to reach the dark world. I don't think we're gonna make it. We're not gonna make it, chat. I gotta read some more in the chat, though, speaking of. See, Bumble says, voted Susie as queen and Noel as king. Crystal says, Logan, no. Quita says, Logan, no. I read that, talking about doing it for the Yuri. Bumble says, Logan, yes. Quita says, Oak. Crystal says, Oak, no. Quita says, no. Crystal says, Logan. I gotta scroll. Oak says, Birdly is the best option. Crystal saying, Logan! And Eglin says, and you fumbled your bird. I just fumbled him again. And to be fair, like, Susie got in the way, but I almost had a bird. Bumble says voter fraud. Eglin says gotta do Chris and Birdly. Oak says I guarantee Logan gets the dark world, but he'll be right at the end of the stream. Okay, let's get a rose. You looked at the roses.
Roses, a perfect pick for a romantic moment. Does anyone here need a romantic moment?
Yes, absolutely, definitely.
We could get them for Chris to use on someone.
Yeah, I get them for Chris to use, and I could give them to you to hold on to until then.
Yeah, and I do the same thing, but a reverse.
Or not.
Yeah, we could also not.
Wait, did I not get the roses? Oh, illusion of choice! The flower crown. Give me the flower crown. Give me the flower crown. Dad, why don't you get roses? I wanted to. Wouldn't let me take flowers. Okay, so that's gonna be the dark world over there, right? Onion-san will lead us to the dark world. So let's go save, and then we'll finally do this with like 45 minutes left in the stream. And that'll give us like a little bit of dark world time. Maybe.
Logan Onionson is dead.
He isn't dead. He's just been chopped up, and we've been devouring his flesh. As we established before, he would have turned to dust if he was dead. Wasn't all dusty.
Should we finish our ice cream at the beach?
Guess that means ditching the festival?
Yeah, finish festival. Go to the beach. Yay. We made it.
When did you say you made up that song?
I'm gonna read some more over on YouTube because I'm behind over on YouTube. Let's see. Oh, I gotta scroll up again. I gotta scroll up. Crap, how far up do I gotta scroll? It just scrolled without me and I don't know where I'm at. Oh, I gotta scroll up. There we go. Frosy says, the concert is the only time when yaoi isn't the answer, I think. Derma says, pick hooker lady. I'm sure she'd love you, name her for that. Did you see like the short I had from Deltarune when I first met her? It was like in an alley, and I'm like, ah, crap, it's a hooker. That was like literally the first thought that came to my head. Broly says, I'm back with hurting fingers to ensure my goat Birdly won the vote on Twitch. It was worth it. Or actually, I should probably rack up points there in case I need to hurt my fingers again. Derma says, what's sex? Never heard of it. Can you demonstrate? I'll add that to the list of pickup lines to never use. Derma says, the weird music in this scene is called Brat Fashion. Ain't no way Logan's getting in the dark world at this pace. Sorry, Oak. And then, no, the message that was deleted by Dermo. Null says, sorry. Derma says, Null, we have strict no 66+1 policy in YouTube chat. You'll be timed out for future infractions. And then 66.9. And then Dura says, no, you're on thin ice there, buddy. Null says 66.333333 repeating. Dura says, okay, now you're getting colder. Frulzy said, the milk guy said, as usual, cats win. Thank you, Frulzy. Thank you. And then Null says, meow. And Frulzy says, Birdly. And Null says, my goat. Okay, let's keep on.
When did you say you made up that song?
Okay, now you do one.
Me? Okay.
Oh, look at the sunset and the shadows. Oh, and Chris is passed out.
Oh, French fry on the floor. It's you that I adore. Greasy and salty and lots more.
Dude, you could be like a pro music guy.
It's never really been my talent. Besides, the fry on the floor and me broke up. That's why I'm single and ready for you, Susie.
Really? Because even when it's dumb stuff, your singing's, I really like it.
Thanks, Susie.
Man, today was probably one of the best days ever.
Yeah.
Kinda sucks it's almost over, huh?
Huh? Oh, gosh, the sun's setting. How long have we been talking?
Oh, do we still got to go to the festival announcement of the King and the Queen?
Probably like hours.
Huh?
That's just Chris being Chris, absorbing the table, which might hurt actually cause I think those are the one with the crisscross pattern. Ow.
Oh, you know what they are? They're probably the table that has like all the little holes in them and everything like that. Maybe like, so you know when he gets up, he'll have the pattern like squished into his skin for a while. Or maybe there was some moss growing on and we still haven't found some moss to eat. He's just down there slurping it up. I gotta breathe for a second, hang on. I have not been breathing as much as I ought to this stream. We're almost at the 2.5 hour mark now, by the way, so it's a great time to start keeping an eye out for raid suggestions. We've accomplished so little, but I've been having fun. I'm just having so much fun goofing off with you guys. I could just let this chapter take as long as it wants.
Probably like hours?
Gosh, should we wake up, Chris?
I'm awake, that's how I know this is happening.
Well, you know, just the two of us is cool sometimes too. We start smooching. The danger of Chris waking up and catching us is kind of hot, right?
Yeah. You know, Susie, I always miss my mom. Oh, not now, Mom.
I was right, it's Mom.
She's evil. I know she's gonna ask if I'm with you.
Oh, that's right, because she told Susie to like stay away from her or something like that. Or maybe told Noelle to stay away from Susie, and then Susie's like, I'm taking your daughter to the festival.
But I guess I can't not answer it.
Unless you lost your phone again, right? Sploosh.
Dude, like my life was on that phone. I have photos of my grandfather who died last month, and they're not backed up to the cloud. Susie, what have you done?
Then you'd have to keep hanging out.
Well, that's convincing.
I didn't hurt your phone though, right?
Should we check?
Huh?
It was brought to my attention that Susie probably thinks of all inanimate objects as potential darkeners now.
Oh,
There's
crap.
a chance that in a future chapter Noelle's phone ends up as a darkener and is injured because of Susie, and Toby Fox will make us all very sad.
Honestly, do you think that's why Susie was so concerned just now? It's not like, oh, I don't want to hurt your phone because, like, your phone's important to you, but because Susie does think of objects as darkener, it's like, oh crap, I think I just hurt someone. Oh, I did. That thought had not even crossed my mind. But I'm gonna be honest, I really kind of like that as a headcanon. Why does this feel like Noelle is about to get kidnapped and like dragged into the water or something? Because we stepped away from Chris. Something's gonna happen, right? Nice, looks unbroken. Ish. Yeah, it's gonna be an injured darkener. I like that. Let me read some more in the chat though. Let's see, over on Twitch, Oak says, Logan is having auditory hallucinations of getting money. And then Eglin says, let Curdly be real. Queen Kitty says, the duality of Baldur's Gate flashbacks, Walking Dead, killing the worst man on Earth versus Deltarune, voting for the worst option of all time. Oak says, I'm betting on 7 to 8 streams, maybe even 9 if he does Weird Route. Please, Logan, please. Jackson on! Says you can speed up the dialogue by holding control. I don't know what it is on control. Oh, I'll have to look into that and try and figure out what it is. Maybe it might be on the controller menu out on the main thing. So thank you, Jackson on! How are you? Avalyn says, hi! Hi again, Avalyn. Bubba says on Switch, it is X. Avalyn says, I think my boyfriend is cheating on me. I am so sorry to hear that. I'm gonna be honest, like my suggestion is dump him then because you don't want to be with a cheater, but I'm so sorry that's happening to you. Oak says, them. Quigita says, Chris, they, them, royalty. Quigita says, yes, it barely spoils anything because it was made before Chapter 2, which was ages ago, which is wildly different compared to Deltarune now. I'll go hunt it down. Thank you again for doing that, Queen Katie and Hollow Knight with the hydrate command. Thank you very much. I'll do that here. Queen Kitty says, it had such an epic way of doing Deltarune's story with just Chapter 1. A chunk of it is debunked now, but it's still insane. Yeah, I mean, the story has gone a completely different direction than I could have ever predicted. Quita says, wow, TTS read miscellaneous, missed as miscellaneous, good job. And Bubbo says, no. Says, well, at least Chapter 5. No. Quita says, oh my gosh, them helping their younger selves get to win for once. I know, that was very sweet, you gotta admit, right? Over on YouTube, let's see. Frozy says, I was spamming the heart emote and all of a sudden an ad covered the chat and the emote and forced me to click it. No! I hate it when that happens all the time, especially on my phone. Like, I'll be going to click something, like right as my finger's about to touch it, it's like something pops up. Or like the entire thing shifts up because of an ad and I click the wrong thing. Null says, if you vote Noelle and Birdly after talking to Birdly, Birdly comes and lectures Chris about not doing that. I don't remember the exact dialogue though, but he's a real one. Oh, that's actually cool. Frozy says he talks about Noelle is obviously in love with Susie and Chris shouldn't get in the way of that over a joke vote. Like, Birdly actually said that, Frozy? Like, for reals? Dude, Birdly is much more of a bro than we give him credit for. He's a weirdo and he's awkward, but he's a good guy. Well, I mean, we even saw that in I think it was in the Weird Route of Chapter 2 when we did Snowgrave. Like, when he saw what we were doing, he was like standing up for the right thing. It's like, you got to be stopped. He's a good guy at heart. Null says yes. And Dermot says, Susie, WTF. I get they're rich, but a phone's a phone. They're expensive. I know. I can't believe you do that. I'm almost caught up on YouTube, as you can see. Back over on Twitch. Bubba says, do we have a mod here? Crystal says here. Bubba says, yay. And Oak says, Jockington grows the beard. That's how far behind I am. Bubba says, who should be king? Over the suggested poll says, Logan, if there's 6 slots. Jackson on says, I'm pretty sure the Doug thing was a reference to the show Doug, considering how he had a similar purple character. Well, Mr. Dink, though, did have both arms, but that's really cool. Crystal says, funny, Sebek is based on a crocodile, so it's got to be the same thing, right? Bumble says, I'm definitely also going to pay for a queen poll as well. Crystal says, okay, let me do this. Give me a minute. And Kaifi says, howdy, I'm not going to stay to avoid spoilers. All right, good night, y'all. Thank you for popping in, Kaifi. Bumble says, good night to Kaifi. And Oak says, if you don't tell the truth, you may be evil. Bumble says, some of my favorite festival dialogue is here. Bumble says, Gerson has a son. Oh, that's right. So since he has a son, there'd be Mrs. Boom. And Hollow Knight with a timestamp. 1 hour, 48 minutes. I am still 42 minutes behind. And Jackson on says, I only know Doug because the meme of Doug breaking the grill. Oak says, oh, I love sex in that case. I do that all the time. And Bumble says, 'twas you, Frozy. Avalon said, my boyfriend is cheating on me, bro. I just got a pick. I'm so sorry. Bubba said Mario Maker sound effect song. And Frozy says, there's so many voting notifications that I actually can't press the chat button. I have to glitch it full screen mode, but it's worth it for Birdly. And Bubba says, now for the queen, except replace Birdly with Logan for queen. Boba says I misclicked Susie when I went into turbo mode. Oak says, yes, but Braddy and Caddy are slowly becoming friends in this too. I have faith in 10 minutes of Dark World content tonight. Oh, let's keep going because we got a half hour. Nice, looks unbroken-ish. Oh, I like the smear frame on that. Oh, it's like a proposal thing. Here, the honors of your phone.
Oh, with the sunset and everything.
Oh, is she gonna call it out?
Susie, would you wanna kiss? I mean, watch the sunset and kiss.
The horror compilation on your phone? Ah!
Oh, the sunset. No, the sunset, silly.
Oh, yeah, sure. I thought you were not supposed to look directly into the sun. Well, let's go blind. Ow, my eyes. Oh, I can't see anything. Man, today was, probably one of the best days ever.
You said that earlier already. I like that your shadow was longer than mine because you're taller. Susie, you just said that exact same thing.
Yeah, but I just keep thinking it over and over.
Me too. Susie, what are you doing?
I belong to the sea now. Farewell forever. The water's nice. Oh, they're gonna take a swim! This is adorable.
But your shoes, aren't they gonna get?
Noelle, don't you want to do something crazy?
Like kill a man? Let's go kill a man.
Then come on. Let's take the first step. Let's get our shoes soggy.
I'm more concerned about my socks. Okay. I could go get my swimming suit real fast.
Oh, I mean, you know what? If your date, here's the thing, chat. If you're on a date with a girl and she offers to go put a swimming suit on randomly, let her go put a swimming suit on. I also like how it's the Deltarune theme, but it sounds like it's on a music box or something. Nah, this'll be faster. Pick her up and throw her in, Susie. Oh, yeah! Susie! Oh, and a new sprite. Look at that. It's like her looking over across the arm.
Hey, you can't just suddenly.
What? Want me to put you down? Put her down in the water. Do it, Susie.
I didn't say that. Don't trip.
Well, you gotta hold on tight then. It's, nice.
Yeah.
I thought it was one of the best days ever. But I guess it's still getting better. Oh, they're gonna smooch. Noelle?
Sorry, I was just listening to your heartbeat. It's doki-doki really fast.
I can feel yours, too. Huh?
They're gonna crown the festival king and queen!
Huh? You wanna just stay here with soggy feet together?
Yeah, I do. It's like they say at weddings, I do. Actually, can I say something weird?
Always.
For a long time, I've actually been thinking about starting my own business. What would happen if I left?
Oh, kind of like Des. Well, Des went missing.
You mean, like, ran away from home?
I guess. But I'm too weak to do that.
You're not weak at all. You have so much going on. I could never do what you do. I mean, the only reason I'm here now is because...
Huh?
You were saying?
Right, if being here can be like this, I don't want to run away anymore.
Huh? Then I want to make it like this. For you. As much as I can.
Oh, Susie.
But also, I'm hungry.
Okay, we can go back.
Wait, how'd she switch to his other side? He like flipped her out.
Wait, whoops. Oh no, I'm accidentally dropping you. Whoops. Ah! Gotcha.
Susie.
But she switched sides. She's on the wrong shoulder now.
Just wanted to see if I can make your heart beat any faster.
Susie!
There's a better way to make a girl's heart beat faster, just saying.
Back to normal, I guess.
Yeah, back to normal.
Noelle,
Oh, it's my mom. She's gonna tell me not to do lesbian kissing.
Here, let me get that.
No, I'll do it. Moshi, Mom. No, I can't go over there right now. I'm with Susie, and I don't know if you get it, but I really like her. So I can't talk right now, okay? Hell.
she stood up to her mom.
You really like me, huh?
And after the scene, Noelle would go on to start a small business baking cookies, and would later go public, putting her business on the stock market when Mark Zuckerberg buys all of her stocks and she gets $1.225 billion, and then she is corrupted by her newfound wealth, buying out the town.
Buying out the town to replace it with AI data centers. Well, I feel like that was the obvious subtext right there. To be honest, when I was saying that first, I was going to try and do like a multi-level marketing joke, but then I realized I don't know enough about how pyramid schemes work to make that joke proper. But yes, I like that idea. Thank you, Oak, for the 10 bits and for explaining the obvious outcome of that whole thing. Let me read some more in the chat. And you guys look for some raid suggestions on Twitch, please, because we're getting close to 3 hours.
I swear, if that was Carol calling her about Rudy possibly falling or getting sick again, and Noelle just shut her up then hung up on her, I would scream.
Oh, I did not even think about that. I was just assuming it was like, hey, they're about to crown the king and queen, you gotta get down here. I'm the mayor, my family needs to be here for like photo ops and stuff like that. Oh, that'd be dark. Oh, that'd be real dark. But thank you for the 10 bits. I appreciate that. Let's read some more here. Let's see. Bumbo says, I'm pretty sure the picture was, there long before the Switch/PS version. Can we get it with the timestamp? 157. Jackson said, we better get Pizza Pants. Nice cream guy, Yowie, in chapter 6. Crystal says, okay, dang, doomed, Yowie. Oak says, but he's not quitting boyfriends. Hollow Knight says, he's dying. Bubba says, go talk to nice cream guy. Bubba says, please talk to him. There's more. Bubba says, try to go back. Darn. Well, then it is official. Birdly is king and Big Mac Daddy Robo is queen. Crystal says, dang, Twitch, stop being twitchy. Bubba says, oh gosh. Eglin says, catfishing. Crystal says, meow, 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 meow. Oak says, this is Toby Fox at full effort. Everything else was just throwaways, but brat fishing and catfishing are his real passion projects. Bubba said, nah, these are a different instrument for the melody of confession from Undertale. Wait, the cat thing? That was the Undertale confession song with cat meows? Oak said the songs he's spent years working on. Since 2016, Toby has been working on these songs, and all throwaway iterations were just thrown on the soundtrack. Oak says, but it truly is his magnum opus. Chris says, I'm just back reading. Stop pitting stuff, Twitch stuff. Bobo says, my favorite dialogue was with 2. If he talked to Nice Cream Guy after the Bratty, he says something along the lines of, Bratty isn't my friend anymore. And then Hollow Knight Gamer says, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, then the number after 6, then 8, 9. Oak says, Pizza Pants is so cute. Goodbye. I guess I got to get back into the game. But let me check YouTube chat really quick. So I want to make sure that I'm keeping up with everything. So thank you very much, Oak. Over on YouTube, Frozy says he talks about how Noelle is obviously in love with. I read that. Noel says yes. Derma says Susie WTF. Oh yeah, I read that too. Where'd it live off? There we go. Noel says, but Chris's phone doesn't turn into a darkner somehow. Unless maybe Chris's phone is what Ralsei is. I've been assuming so far that Ralsei is something Chris has to have on his person in order for Ralsei to be able to go to all the different dark worlds. So it's got to be like a picture of Azrael in his wallet or something like that. I assume. Frozy says, Curdly. That reminds me of a really cute and Curdly is Chris and Susie, or Chris and Birdly ship name. I thought you just misspelled Birdly, so Curdly. I get it now. Reminds me of a really cute and clever alternate ship name called Birdcage, which I also really like. And it says Birdly means, well, he's just a little slow. He's like a male Chunibyo. He's a little bit of a weeb and awkward, but he's good at heart. Frozy says, so Chris's phone and Azrael's lewd drawing book both don't turn into darkners. Coincidence? I think not. Oh no, the dragons doing it, darkners were there. They were just doing it off screen. Enderman says, Frozy, I don't know if you'd want the latter to be. Okay, let's get back in. Let's keep going. You, really like me, huh?
Yeah.
Look, I was getting closer, but she backed away. Look, hey, I like you too, okay? Whatever way you meant you like me, I like you too. It's just being with you makes my days better. Makes them some of the best days I can have.
Well, I really, really, really like you. And I have for a long time.
Oh, how can it be a long time? Didn't Susie just move into the neighborhood like 3 days ago or something? Huh? Like, even when I was a jerk?
Yes, but,
Or was it that she had been here a long time but just barely met Chris a couple of days ago? I thought she had moved in.
I like you more now. Everything I learn about you just makes me like you more.
Same. Back to you. Actually, there's something I really want to tell you. Are you finally going to tell her about the dark world? Please, it's so stupid that we're keeping this a secret from her. Huh?
I think chat is mad at me for theorizing one simple thing. Sure, it's an awful thought, but come on, IT looked like that way.
Wait, what? Okay, so apparently I need to get to whatever that theory is? Thank you, Queen Katie, for the 10 bits. I'm worried about what it is. I'm glad we're on slow mode on Twitch because I still got to catch up. Actually, there's something I really want to tell you. But can I get some more ice cream first?
Yeah, okay.
Wait here, okay? Don't get kidnapped while I'm gone!
Holy cheese and crackers! I almost thought I might pass out for a second!
I was listening the whole time.
Chris! I forgot you were still here. How much of that did you hear?
Everything, Noelle. I heard everything.
Mom again?
Oh, was that what you were talking about, theorizing about, Queen Katie, about Rudy being injured?
Listen, I told you not to call me anymore. Wait, what? What, Dad? He's in the hospital, he's dead? And I could have spent last moments with him if I had not assumed what you were calling me about earlier? Queen Katie was right? Oh no. What? It's...
Oh crap, I think Queen Katie might have been right.
You were calling about... Dad?
Oh crap.
He fell down at the festival.
Oh my gosh. Oh.
No, you're joking, right? He's just... I'm sorry, Mom. I'll be right over. Chris, please. Tell Susie I really wanted to talk to her, but I just had to.
Hey, Noelle! You here? They had to make more mint.
Honestly though, huh?
Valve, looks like I pulled a Logan and made one thought come true. Now I know how the curse feels. No.
You're dead on that. Oh my gosh, I hadn't even thought about something like that. Thank you for the 10 bits, by the way. Oh, and there's a pin message. Quick Katie, we weren't mad at this is from Bumbo saying we weren't mad at your theory. You were dead on. Wow. And thank you again, Quick Katie, for the 10 bits. I honestly, this is kind of giving me flashbacks to I've been open about this on stream before. I've talked about how my dad was a stroke victim and had a massive stroke before he eventually later on down the road passed away. And I still remember like the day that he had it, and it's a phone call. I was, just heading home from school. It was a Friday, and I got the call that while he was at work, he collapsed and was taken to the hospital, and they think he had a stroke, and we don't know what's wrong. We need to go, and yeah, and that's always the way it is. The worst things in your life will never happen as the culmination of some big climactic event. They're the type of thing that broadsides you on a random afternoon. And man, like that hit like home for me. That was giving me flashbacks to that. That is, I mean, fortunately these are fictional characters, but man.
Hey, Noelle, you hear? They had to make more mint. Noelle? Huh? Hey, Chris, wake the heck up!
Hey, man. Oh, he does have the dots on his face. It is the one with little holes.
Ha ha, dude, you look like a pineapple. Hey, where's Noelle? What?
Oh, you're not even giving me the option to say?
She had to go somewhere? So what, you jerk? That just means we gotta follow her, right? No time to waste. Oh, brain freeze. Oh my goodness, we just had a dark family tragedy and now I'm doing silly slapstick humor. All right, let's go, pineapple face.
I want to wait for Onion Son. Onion Son, come back. Please come back. I'm going to read some more chat. Oak says, Pizza Pants is so cute. For some reason, I thought the fandom hated Pizza Pants. Queen says, to Hollow Knight Gamer, question mark. Oak is another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, the number after 6, 8, 9. Eglin said, honestly, his whole girlfriend thing is me for real. Hollow Knight Gamer with some deleted message saying 987. Queen says, hey, so I get the feeling you're going to post all those numbers. Can you please don't? Oak says, Birdly, my goat. Hollow Knight Gamer says, okay, I'll stop the countdown. Queen says, I don't even know what you're counting down to. Hollow Knight says, I'm counting down to the death of YouTube chat. Hollow Knight says, 5, 4. Eglin says, Susie, let us pretend that airplanes in the sky are like shooting stars. Well, Susie does look like, because I've seen the meme. It's Mordecai from Regular Show and one of the ponies. But she's purple, right? The pony's purple, so it could be Birdly and Susie, yeah? They look kind of like that. Queen says, I'm so mad. I literally survived all of June and the first week of July, and mosquitoes have gotten me in a snipe spree this week. Literally, as soon as they find me, they go at me, my sweet blood. Do you eat a lot of bananas? I hear they're attracted to people who have a high potassium diet. But make sure you're taking care of yourself and like try to avoid it, because mosquitoes can also carry really bad diseases. Hollow Knight Game with some more countdown. 3, 2, 1, 0. -1, -2. Bubba says, mad dummy. That's who it is. Eglin says, mad dummy. Bubba says, and cousin. Some more counting down from Hollow Knight Gamer. Queen says, okay, can you please not do more? Hollow Knight Gamer says, fine. Eglin says, starting to get to the point of spamming. Hollow Knight says, no. Bubba says, it'll be fine, Logan. Oak says, we're definitely getting the dark world, but barely making it time. Are you sure? We got like 11 minutes left. Eglin says, we will have 1 minute of dark world time. Once again, I will not be able to hate. Eglin said, that was Eglin said that. Hollow Knight gives us hi Streamlabs. Oak says, unless Logan decides to start speaking really slowly. Eglin says, I got braids in and my head keeps itching and I can't get to it. Hollow Knight game with a -5 and a +5. Eglin said, gonna put my bonnet on real quick. And Hollow Knight says, no bonnets. Why no bonnets? Oak said, the crisscross pattern. Queen says, dang it, Oak, you were gonna be funny. Oak says, I just stole Birdley's joke. Eglin says, why not? And Queen says, if it turns out Carol was calling because something happened to the dad. Oh, that was the theory. Over on YouTube, let's take a look at that. Let's see. Derma says, hang on, it scrolled without me. Got to scroll up again. Where did I leave off? Oh, I already read that from Derma, and Null says, Yuri, I was low-key squealing and giggling and kicking my feet at the scene. Derma says, I'm sadly too jaded for this stuff. Fruzy says, green. Derma says, make a chunibyo. So a chunibyo, not just a girl thing, Logan, actually is more often a boy thing. Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. It could definitely be boys and girls. You know, over there in Japan. I'd guess like if a girl is doing like a dark magical girl thing, but a guy could do it for like a common writer type of a thing. I would think. Frulzy says, a Chekhov's ladder, Logan, you should have kicked it when you had the chance. That's right. Then Noelle wouldn't have had to interrupt the date. She just wouldn't have had the date. Well, that'd be worse, I guess. Null says, they're cooking Katie in the chat, bro. My condolences. Dura says, I told you about ladders, man. And Null says, I told you, dog. And Frulzy says, Twilight Sparkle. Okay, I'm caught up on YouTube. Let me have a sip of water. And we'll see if we can get to the dark world in the last 9 minutes before we reach the 3-hour mark. Once again, get raid suggestions. Let me know. I don't think Onion Son is coming back. Mainly because we were eating him earlier. All right, let's go. Oh, things are going to get sad. Oh, the dark fountain, though, is going to be in the flower shop, right? That's what Gerson was hinting at.
Hey, Chris? Mind if I stop in here a sec?
Oh, to get flowers for Noelle?
Goodbye, Susie. Oh, I can't walk farther than that.
Oh, that's all I can walk? Was just a few steps? There's going to be a fountain that's going to rip open in there, yeah?
Oh, heartburn.
I was smacking myself. Oh, no, I'm ripping it out.
Yeah.
Oh, we're going to throw it in the trash can, probably.
Ka-chunk. Nice.
Oh yeah, Chris is gonna open a fountain now.
Hey, Chris, I got these for Noelle, but ... I hope you're not behind me with a knife about to open a dark fountain. Chris, I'll look over just this direction. You think she'd like them? Chris! You think it'll work out between us?
Oh, okay, Chris went. You know, Chris isn't hiding. Chris is opening the dark fountain. Yeah, we're gonna go in there at the Flower King.
Yeah, maybe flowers are stupid, right? Huh? No way. Chris, hey, Chris, the heck are you? Chris, it's a dark world. Your dad's in there. Hurry! I gotta get my heart out of the trash. I don't know why I put it back into me. It seems counterproductive if I don't want to do what it wants me to do. Oh, there's my butt crack. Look at my butt. And my soul.
Like, yeah, why is Chris voluntarily putting the soul back? Like, what? If Chris is a bad guy, what is the benefit from that?
Oh, that's the stuff.
Falling. Yay! With 6.5 minutes left, we make it to the dark world.
Huh? Seems kind of peaceful this time.
Is it just me, or does this landing area remind anyone else of the opening area in Undertale? When you land, it's like the flowers. I mean, it's more like clover-looking type of stuff and grass. But the shapes, like there's a big round area, and then a path leading off. Maybe I'm just assuming because like it's going to be flower-themed.
Seems
kind of peaceful this time. Let's go.
Save point! Oh, thank you, save point! The moist earth blooms before you in a path of magnolia and rose. Huh?
You die if you don't have a soul. At the beginning of the chapter we saw Chris was almost gray before putting their soul back and gaining their color back.
Oh, I thought that was just like an aesthetic choice to show that he's like being evil. So he is like slowly dying. That's why he's like staggering around. Okay, that, I guess that makes sense if those are the rules we're going by. So good to know. It's an odd thing that a person can just do that. I'm a human as well, and I don't think I've ever successfully done that. But I mean, I guess I've never really tried. Hang on. If anybody knows how to do it, like send me a video, send me a link. You are filled with a certain power. The power of determination? Okay, this chapter is totally going to mirror Undertale, right? We're going to have like Flowey or a stand-in for Flowey. Although Flowey, oh no, I won't say what Flowey was because I guess that'd be a spoiler for anyone who hasn't played Undertale. So I don't know. Save.
Also, the soul would mess with their stuff anyways. In Chapter 4, Chris put us in a gift box and we still got out and stole their autonomy again.
That's true, but you would think that then, if it wasn't for the whole dying thing, Chris would just be able to stay away from us, right? But thank you for the 10 bits, and that's fair. I'm sure that there are probably a litany of reasons. But let me catch up in the chat now. And thank you for the 10 bits. I hope I'm going to get out. I probably got like 45 minutes of chatting. Let's see. Hollow Knight says to Eglin, because bonnets are for old ladies and babies, which I assume you are neither. Well, aren't bonnets also used for like when going to sleep at nighttime, like you wash your hair or something like that? Eglin says secret third option, black. Hollow Knight says, listen, child wielding needle to the melody a song. You listen, child wielding needle, ascend above the citadel, or savior in the shell shall come and ring the silent bell. Oh, was that the song that Sherma was singing? Eglin said, gotta protect my hair somehow. Queen Ada says, hydrate. Thank you very much for the hydrate command, Queen Katie. Hollow Knight says, no, you don't need a bonnet. No, Hollow Knight Gamer, I'm pretty sure like this is a thing for like, especially, typically like, black hair. Is that the right term to use? I think Eglin said, it's too late, already on my head. Oh, and then some deleted messages. Crystal deleted, Bumble says, he very behind. Hollow Knight says, take it off now, you have medium rare chicken leg having butt. Wait, what? What? Eglin says, let me be black in peace, man. Crystal says, that is so sweet, Noelle and Susie. Hollow Knight says, take out the bonnet, race has nothing to do with this. Hollow Knight, like, you do need to chill about this, because, like, this is a legitimate thing. Crystal says, new Noelle Sprite. Eglin says, it's literally for my hair. It's not that big of a deal. Crystal says, Susie, I beg, cutting this chap what? Hollow Knight says, yes, it is. Gotta scroll. Hollow Knight saying, hi, Streamlabs. Yeah, because, like, are you going to be under control, Hollow Knight? Because we got to make sure that there's not going to be, like, antagonism and arguing in chat. Queen says, if something happens to Noelle's dad. Oak says, Katie. Queen says, look, this is my legit thought. Okay, Hollow Knight says, I'm not going to stream tonight. I don't want to today. Queen says, I'm half blind. Oak says, Katie. Bumble says, Katie. Queen says, guys, I'm just saying. Queen says, the way that she didn't even listen to Carol, ... says Oak. Bumble says, ... Queen says, oh, I'm not at home and I'm with Susie and I will date her. Hang up. Like, come on, guys. Queen says, guys, Crystal with some raid suggestions. Thank you very much, Crystal. I will copy these over into my text file. Because we're like 2 minutes away from the 3-hour mark. So, but we did make it to the Dark World. So I think that did counts as a win. I mean, that was a lot of festival stuff. I mean, not all of it was important to the story, but it's content that was made. And if it's made, it's designed to be enjoyed, right? Oak says there, and Hollow Knight says 69, 420. Bumble says, okay, it's bothering me. Chris says they, not he. Wait, was I saying something? Wait. I can't remember what I was I saying things? Hollow Knight says German, and Queen Katie with a timestamp says 2 hours and 41 minutes. Okay, so I'm only like 20 minutes behind. I'm getting there. And Krista with some more raid suggestions. Wait, did I say that? Yeah, I'm copying these over right now. Give me 1 second to copy them over to my text file. So this gives us about 6 raid suggestions. So we're totally good on this. If you're lurking, by the way, I appreciate you while I'm scrambling to catch up to chat. And if you're lurking, if you want to make it even more difficult for me to catch up to chat, feel free to like write stuff in the chat if you feel so inclined. Hollow Knight says German. Oh, yeah, I read that. Hollow Knight says he's not going to catch up to chat, isn't he? Oak says no, Logan. Susie has lived here her whole life. Why did I think that she moved in then? I thought Okay, I guess I'm wrong. I'm just misremembering things. I will use as a defense the fact that it has been so long in between chapters. Oak says, don't you remember the Toriel scene? Unfortunately, no. Boba says that is also incorrect. She had to move a lot. This is just the most recent place. Okay, so it's not her whole life, but it sounds like that maybe when she was younger, she moved in. So she has been here a while, but it's not as recent as I misremembered it to be. That's what I'm going to go with at the moment, I think. Let's see. Oak says, where Susie talked about how Toriel was the only person who treated her nicely. Oh, I do remember that now. And then Oak says, oh yeah, my bad. Katie, just wait because ... Queen says ... Oak says, Katie. Hollow Knight says her father is dying. Queen says ... Yeah, and we're going to the dark world instead of being there with her. Like if the next chapter begins with her, with Rudy already being dead, I'm going to be so sad. Bumble said to Queen Katie, we are mad at the theory you were dead on. Queen Oak says, Katie. Crystal says, oof. And then Crystal says, oof, question mark. Hollow Knight says, hey, ha. Oak says, Katie. Eglin says, Katie. Bumble says, Katie. Crystal says, Katie, are you alive? Hollow Knight says, I'm a horrible person, I know. He. Eglin says, I see why you were mad. Bumble says, no, they're definitely screaming. Queen says, I was half blind too. Holy heck. Bumble says, so how much do you remember about Undertale, Logan? Bumble, I remember like a lot of the story beats, but it's been a long time since I have played that game. I remember, of course, we were Frisk or Chara or whatever, depending on how you do it. We landed in the flowers. We were taken in by Toriel, who adopted us right away. She led us around, taught us how to do things, and then we boss fight her on the way out. Then we ended up in Snowdin, and that's where we met Papyrus and Sans. And Papyrus was like hired to go and fight us, and we fought him, befriended him. And then Undyne was chasing us. There was a monster kid. I remember, I think, most of the major story beats. I think. Hollow Knight says, well, this turned dark quick. Oak says, everyone has been using reaction images of Rudy saying, this blank is on the ground. When they want to say they like some. Wait. Hey, this blank is on the ground? Image of Rudy saying this blank is on the ground when they want to say they like something? I'm so confused. Queen says, honestly, glad I didn't stream the game. I would have made the same thought and then died on stream with my ping tuber. Chris says Twilight Sparkle and Mordecai. Queen says, nope, not a single banana in my body, though my dad did just buy bananas this month. Dad! Well, I guess there's probably other high potassium foods. Maybe the mosquitoes just like you. Crystal says, can we pretend the airplanes in the sky are shooting stars? Bubba said, for those who don't know, fallen down is a specific term in Undertale. It basically means that the monster is in a coma and dying. They don't recover. Oh! Oh, I don't remember that. So, the fact that he fell off the ladder, he's fallen down, but also there's that extra layer that fallen down. Oh my gosh. Oh, Bumbo, I didn't even realize that. Bumbo said, I did make a joke about the suspiciously placed trash bin here. Queen says, wait. Bumbo says, I see it now. Please, Logan, wait. I guess I'm not paying close enough attention when I'm talking about Chris. Sorry, I wasn't sure if you were correcting me or people in the chat. Eglin says, I don't know what happens, probably what happened yet, but I have the dog memes and we'll edit them as needed when it happens. Quick with the timestamp, 2 hours, 56 minutes. Quick with the hydrate. There we go. Eglin says, I think Chris has a certain window of being able to stay alive without it. So for short-term decisions, they can remove the soul and be themselves, but anything longer than overnight, and they need it to survive. Hollow Knight says, I'm sorry. Queen says, I'm mad. Everyone was laughing at me during my moment of thinking. Little does Katie know, this is the turn to tables. Oak said, the soul is more dangerous when Chris can't contain it and control it somewhat. At least when we are in Chris's body, it seems like they can control us a tiny bit compared to when we were roaming free, like in Chapter 4, when we were playing the piano next to Susie, and she calls Chris is playing nice. If the player clicks the dialogue, I'll never play the piano again. Chris bites their hand to avoid saying it. Oak says, like if someone wants to say they like something, they say this post is on the ground, and then a picture of Rudy because he's on the ground. Oh, Oak says the Deltarune fan base is low-key evil. Queen said, thank you for the very now I know how Logan feels stream. Oak says, I knew we would get to the dark world tonight in the last few minutes. And Hollow Knight says, what is your favorite Hollow Knight boss? 3 hours, 3 minutes, and 12 seconds. I caught up to chat for the first time of the night on Twitch. I honestly don't know who my favorite Hollow Knight boss was. I did enjoy the Mantis Lords early on, but I'm not sure. I'd have to think about it. Let me take a look over at YouTube chat, though. I gotta scroll back up. Let's see. Derma says, I mean, the save point in the dark world, but we won't actually see any part of it. The trash where my soul is. Fruzy said there's a theory that Chris can't live without the heart, or at least can't function easily. Null says I should make a proper Twitch account. I only got one for the Minecraft cape. Adura says, dang, Twitch chat is really chaotic. Kind of glad I'm over here, to be honest. Null says, good point, very calm here. I take it back. Adura says, except the ever-present terror, 66+1, but I'm trying my best to contain that menace. I'd suggest getting some anti-mosquito spray or block. Never been bit because you never got a mosquito bite, Dermo. That is impressive. Adura says, just coat yourself with the stuff. San. And then Null says, I have Hollow Knight, but never went past Green Path. Okay. I'm caught up to both chats. Unless there's more stuff over on Twitch. There probably is. But I think now is a really good time to, once again, it's been a little while since I've done this, to post our link tree in both chats. I will cross-post this over to YouTube. This has all of our social media, including a Discord invite, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, TikTok, all that good stuff. So feel free to check it out, make use of it, or ignore it. If you're lurking, it's just there should you feel so inclined to want to make use of it. Also, if you're lurking, I want to give you the rundown. The channel, we stream Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Sundays. We are right now alternating between the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles and, as you can see tonight, Deltarune Chapter 5. And so that means tomorrow is going to be Saturday. No stream tomorrow. Sunday is going to be a continuation of Ace Attorney. And then Tuesday of next week, we'll pick up where we are leaving off here. So be sure to go ahead and check that one out. I'm going to take a look at the raid suggestions and just really quickly pick one of these out. I don't have a whole lot of time to look through because we're already going a bit over. Oh, that was good. That was plain. Okay, I'll just do this one very randomly. Grabbing one. Let's go ahead and initiate a raid. Here's our raid message. In case it hasn't already been put in the chat, so you can copy that to the clipboard. I got to breathe for a second. Hang on. Okay. Where did I leave off again? Oak says, thank you for this stream is on the ground stream. It made me smile. Well, thank you all for being here. I know that I've taken my time with this festival, but I've had a lot of fun just like hanging out with all of you guys. So thank you for being here. Thank you for putting up with me having to see every different permutation of all the different things. I love and appreciate all of you. It means like so much to me that you guys would hang out with me. Have a wonderful Saturday. And we're going to see you back here on Sunday for Ace Attorney. And then Tuesday, we're going to continue from here. But seriously, I hope you guys enjoyed the festival and all the randomness with that. See Hollow Knight with some Manta stuff, and Oak said so excited to see the best. DR Deltarune streams. For some reason, DR I was thinking like Danganronpa. I'm like, no, we haven't been playing that for a long time. But yes, I'm excited. We made it to the Dark World. It took us 6 hours. This is why. Derma, wasn't it you who was asking how it's like over 50 hours? This is why it takes so long. We're finally here. We're going to meet up with Fruzy. We're going to figure out what this dark world in the flower shop is all about. Let's see. And Crystal says, Silk Souls. And then Crystal says, bye-bye. Yes, thank you all for being here. Again, I love and appreciate all of you on Twitch and on YouTube. All of you are amazing. And like, you make my days and my night streaming so much better. Thank you for everything you do, for brightening up my life. Have a wonderful rest of your night. Have a great Saturday. We'll see you here on Sunday. Everyone on Twitch, enjoy the raid. Bye, everybody. Bye. Bye, 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 bye. Bye, bye, bye. Oh, crap. I think at the very end I say that Oak was saying meet up with Fruzy. I meant Ralsei. Fruzy, are you Ralsei? I don't know if you are. If so, I apologize. But I mean, that's fine. Ralsei is a fun character. But yes, to everyone on YouTube, thank you all for being here as well. And thank you for being a little bit less chaotic than Twitch was tonight. Made it easier to kind of control everything. Nell says, bye, I sleep now. Yes, bye. Again, love and appreciate all of you on YouTube. To everyone on YouTube and to everyone watching the VOD in the future, good night as well.